gonna be one of those nights. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Getting Baked with Crystal. Who's ready to get baked?
That's me, I think. Woo!
Yeah. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Are we good? Is the internet working? We need a drink. If you haven't already, pour yourself a drink. It's gonna be one of those nights.
Indeed.
Thank you guys all for your patience. Internet, it's still going from green to yellow to orange, and it's red.
Is it? We might cut out a few times tonight. Stick with us.
Yeah.
Stick with us.
I mean, look, the good news is we're making a box cake mix. It's not like I'm going to teach you anything you don't already know. Put some flour. Don't put flour in it. Put some eggs, put some oil, put some, what's the other thing? Water. Maybe not. We might do some different things with this, because I have actually heard that the Fruity Pebbles cake kit was kind of a little bit boring and not very Fruity Pebbles-y. Fruity Pebbles is one of my favorite cereals, hence the reason why I have all the Fruity Pebbles stuff all ready to go along with it. I hope this isn't too loud. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, are you a Fruity Pebble fan because of the Flintstones or because of the cereal?
Because of the cereal. The cereal's delicious. It's one of my favorites. It's got the best flavor. The texture, you guys know me. I eat cereal out of my O bowl that keeps the cereal up out of the milk, because if you pour a bowl of Fruity Pebbles and you just dump some milk on it, within 2 bites, the rest of it's all soggy. I don't know how anybody can eat a soggy bowl of Fruity Pebbles. It's like chewing on dryer lint. I don't know why you would do that to yourself.
What's dryer lint?
Like the stuff when you clean the lint filter in the dryer? Yeah, it's just like soggy bits, like, gross. Guys, get yourself an O bowl. If you haven't seen it yet, this is my cereal bowl. You can get this on Amazon. I think it's linked on the kit if you go to gettingbakedwithcrystal.com. Holds your cereal up out of your milk, so you put it in there one bite at a time. They also show you can put soup in here and your crackers up here, but who the heck does that? This is for keeping your cereal dry and crunchy. I think it was Christine said I've never had Fruity Pebbles. Oh my gosh, go get some Fruity Pebbles. They're really good, I promise you.
You know what? Fruity Pebbles is so good that people like and taste of like, oh, that tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Yes.
So you want that flavor because it's a comparable thing.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a really, look, it doesn't taste like real fruit. I'm not trying to claim this is healthy for you or anything. It's an indulgence. This is my like 10:30 at night. I haven't eaten dinner. Let me have a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. F it. Like, let's just go for it. If you guys have not already tried, I know I've talked about it before, but the Fruity Pebbles candy bars, nailed it. Super on point with that flavor. It's Fruity Pebbles in a white chocolate candy bar. If you guys like Fruity Pebbles, try it. If you don't want to buy a box of Fruity Pebbles because you've never had them before, Christine, I'm looking at you. Try a Fruity Pebbles candy bar. You'll get the flavor. Unless you hate white chocolate, then I really don't know what to tell you. Welcome to everybody. I see all our regulars are here. Thank you guys so much. If you have any issues, please just refresh the page. Hopefully everything is working fine. What's up, Dan?
Yes, we are no longer on Twitch and Facebook tonight. I don't know if restream was the issue, but I had to take it out of the equation for sake of everybody's sort of attention span.
Gotcha.
So sorry, Adrian. I know you were over there. Sorry, everybody, but we're already here tonight on the tubes.
Good deal.
We did get some super chats.
I am working on that. Helen with the super chat starting off the show. Thank you so much for the support, friend. I appreciate you with your sexy pair. How's it going? It's been a rough week. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a really, really rough week. It was a rough start to the show. We are red again. All right, let's just have a drink every time we go red.
No, we can do that.
In case you didn't catch that, because it was red, we're having a drink every time it goes red. Red means you guys likely cannot see me, so that's not what we want to see. David wants to see me bake a bundt cake with caramel inside and on top. That sounds like a tall order.
Bundt cake or a blunt cake?
Bundt cake.
It was 420 this week.
And we're red again.
All right, slow down. Slow down your drinking. You have 2 hours. Slow down. Slow down.
We're still red.
All
Don't
right,
even know if anybody can see me.
You know what? And while we're waiting, Plug's here. Plug, let's talk about some stickers or something.
Something. Nope.
No stickers on the
No, I don't have buttons and you can't. There it is. There we go. If you guys have not already, this way.
You're not cutting out to me.
No, it's yellow right now. Now it's orange. Let me scroll down and see what's happening right now in the chat. I can see and hear you. Am I just going crazy and it looks completely normal to you guys? Don't mind me.
It could be.
So anyway, if you haven't already, we do have RFS Fam stickers. If you guys go to rfsfam.com for $12, shipped anywhere in the world, don't care where you are, Antarctica, nobody really lives there. I don't care where you are, wherever you want it shipped, we will ship it to you $12 anywhere in the world, directly from our house. We have these in our house. We will stuff them in an envelope. Dan will write you a cute little note and take them to the post office for you. You get your holographic RFS Fam sticker. You get your holographic Dan Head sticker. You get your... Oh, that doesn't work. Wait. Haha, there we go. You get your Dan head magnet for your refrigerator. Right above that is the Getting Baked with Crystal sticker, which somehow I still have not managed to put on my mixer. I really need to get on that. I set one aside and it disappeared in the shuffle of life. Those are on a clear background, so you can put it on something and have the color show through, which is why it would look great on a mixer. And last but certainly not least, right here is the Let's Bake Shit design that I made my very own self. And it's all glittery and sparkly and 90s looking like you got it out of a quarter machine. So if you haven't already picked those up, they are limited edition. We will only have them this one time. Once they're gone, they're gone. That's it. Done. What's up?
I'd like to apologize to the 7 people from Antarctica that actually ordered. So yes, there are
I don't think people actually live. I think legit. Back me up, chat. Nobody lives there. Like people do expeditions there. People don't live there. Nobody's address is in Antarctica. Not a thing.
Why not? It's a real place. It's not like Constantinople.
Because it's freezing. It's too cold. It's not habitable for life. That's my opinion. Back me up, chat. Jordan with the super chat, thank you for joining us. I know you're still not feeling well. Positive vibes and energy for your speedy recovery. Somebody have a drink for me. I probably shouldn't drink on pain medicine. No, you probably should not. I'll drink for you. Chris with the super chat. OMG, Dan, are you okay? Amanda said you got cut and died. I was so worried. You got cut and died?
No, did I?
I don't know.
It's probably something stupid I said this morning on the Daily Dan.
Probably.
But I don't know. Yes? No?
I'm trying to think of did you get cut? What happened? I don't think so. I don't know. More information, please. Amanda, what are you talking about? I don't know. Crystal the Animal Lover likes my shirt. Thank you so much. This was courtesy of Husky Tales. Thank you for the support, friend. What else is going on? I know there's more super chats. I'm just trying to see what else. Here we go. Husky Tales, just talking about you. Hello, super pumped for this. Hashtag RFS fam, hashtag support. Thank you so much. We do appreciate that. And Hannah has her whiskey and is ready to chill. Awesome. I'm ready, friend. I am ready. Foxy Koala says, shots. Can't have shots. I got a sip. We got 2 hours. I do have to take it a little bit slow. Huh? Oh, I see. You're stealing my mouse. Okay. We need to work out these hand signals before the show.
It's a $2,000 fix. We just need another computer.
Oh, okay, that's all? I'll get on that.
No, you're good.
Super chats for new computer.
No, stop.
I'm kidding.
Oh, you must be buzzed already.
A little bit. Oh, it has been a long week.
Yeah, you gotta slow that down.
PJ with the super chat says, Mommy doesn't get drunk, she just has fun. Attributing that to Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers. Don't watch the show, but yes, I enjoy that quote. You are clear right now, Crystal, and I am 2,000 plus miles away. You good? Good looking out, friend. Thanks for the feedback. And a super chat here from Husky Tales. iTunes keeps stealing my money off PayPal, so I'll just give it away before it goes somewhere I didn't give it permission for it to go. Here's for another bottle of alcohol. Well, thanks. You think I drink mid-shelf alcohol? Appreciate the super chat, but yeah, I go lower than that one.
Amanda did.
Huh?
Chris and Amanda did.
Chris and Amanda did one time send me, is it top or like second shelf? It's much higher shelf vodka.
I've never seen it before.
I have to bend down to get my vodka. They definitely sent me some reach up vodka. Amanda with the super chat. Chris is thinking he's so funny. She told Chris that Dan got his hair cut and died.
Oh.
you got cut and died.
I got that guy.
Yes, he did get cut and died last night. That's what we did.
Yes.
Whoosh. That was a good one, Chris. And Hannah with another super chat here. Thank you so much. My dog almost earned herself a trip to the doghouse. Went to take a sip of whiskey and she jumped up and bumped the bottle. No, party foul. Don't let that happen. How is the vodka tasting? Like chemicals. Cheers.
All right, no more sips for 5 minutes. Alexa, set a 5-minute timer.
In everybody's house. All at once. All right.
Takes a village.
Is anybody baking along with us tonight? I know this is not like I'm not teaching you anything. We're just going to kind of have some fun. I felt like I needed that this week. So
Is it blow off steam night?
It is. Again, rough week. Let's just make some stupid stuff that I really don't expect this to taste great. I saw it in the store, and I looked at it and was like, oh, that's a novelty. I don't need it. And I moved on. And then you guys started talking about it and posting about it. I'm like, oh, maybe I should try it. I do like Fruity Pebbles. The candy bar won me over. We had the candy bar and then went back and saw it again. I'm like, you know what? F it, let's just do it. Why not? Then, I don't remember who it was, sorry. Somebody posted that they had it and wasn't really that flavorful. It claims to be confetti cake. Ooh, yeah, words are fun tonight, guys. Confetti cake mix. So it's got the Fruity Pebbles mixed into the cake mix. Fruity Pebbles flavored frosting. I heard that was not necessarily a truth. And actual Fruity Pebbles cereal. There's never enough of anything in a box mix. We got actual Fruity Pebbles cereal. Yes, Dan. Are you going to raise your hand every time you want to talk?
Yeah, that's why I don't have to interrupt you.
Okay.
Miss Christie's baking along.
Awesome. Thank you, Miss Christie. I appreciate
Johnson
that.
Says that Chris steals more jokes than Ned Mencia.
But if I've never heard him, then it's Chris's joke. So yes.
That's what Ned Mencia said to Joe Rogan. Remember that?
Probably. Yep. I love that, like, we stick with it. He called him Carlos Mencia in the chat, but no, that's Ned. He even stole his name. His name is really Ned. If you guys don't know this, Carlos Mencia's real name is Ned.
Thanks.
Just gonna put that on blast. Husky Tales with a super chat. You had technical difficulties as I was driving. Show? Admit it, y'all didn't want me to miss this, so you stalled for me. Thanks, fam. You're on to us. You got it. You figured me out. All right, who's ready to yabba dabba do this? Oh, I have to open the box and see. I wanted to open it ahead of time, but I wanted you guys to find out with me what is in this box, because I don't necessarily trust the amount of frosting, the amount of Fruity Pebbles. What is going on?
So you're not really selling this. We're going through this journey together.
Yes. Okay, here's the thing. Have you guys ever had donuts with cereal on top? We were talking about this a bit on Facebook today. Donuts with cereal on top, the cereal is always stale. I don't care how good it looks, how much I love cereal. I have learned, do not buy the donuts with cereal on top. It is always, always stale donuts. So, I think it was Shannon. Sorry if it wasn't. Somebody had asked on Facebook, aren't they going to get soggy? So, let's see. It shows full Fruity Pebbles going on in here. Yes, Dan?
Larry's very concerned about preheating the oven. That's been talked about.
I'll get to that. I appreciate you, but we're not quite there yet, so hang on. We're still running our mouths. So it does want to, okay, with this minimal, not even a bowl of cereal amount of Fruity Pebbles, it wants us to stir half of it into the cereal. So it is confetti cake mix, which means it probably has little bits of maybe sprinkles.
Is that considered a funfetti?
No, it actually is not fun. It says confetti. There's no fun here at all. That's why they had to throw in a bag of Fruity Pebbles.
I don't think Duncan Hines, that's a Pillsbury thing, huh?
I think you are correct.
They have to have an equivalent name, like Yum Happies.
So, yeah, there's little tiny bits. I think that's more for color than flavor or texture, just to try to make it look fun. And then they want me to mix half of this in, because the other half is going to be sprinkled on top. So that's the other thing. I am not going to decorate every single one of these with this on top of it tonight.
Yeah, I would like them fresh.
And I will say, it does say to, okay, maybe not here. Okay, this has you making a cake. I'm not making it. You guys have seen me make a layer cake. That is not any fun. So what I did was exactly what's recommended on the box and went to DuncanHines.com. Hey, that's still my face. There we go. DuncanHines.com gives you the instructions to make cupcakes, which I'm sure I could figure it out, but, you know, timing is always a little sketchy, so it gives you the instructions for baking 16 to 19 minutes as cupcakes instead of... Does it actually tell me? Bake on rack. Oh, over here. Like 20 to 28 minutes depending on the size of your pan. So we're cutting our bake time almost in half, and then it says to frost the cupcakes evenly with frosting and decorate with reserved Fruity Pebbles just before serving. So they know it's going to get stale if you just leave it there. What's up, Dan?
I would like to blind test you and see if we take regular Fruity Pebbles, because you have a box of the cereal, right?
I absolutely do.
I would like to see if those ones that came in the packages are stale or not, or if they taste like Fruity Pebbles. Like, could you tell the difference between what they?
Oh, I'm sure. It's Fruity Pebbles branded.
I
I'm
can't
sure
tell,
they're fine.
do those look stale to you, or are they fresh?
They look like Fruity Pebbles.
Oh.
Alexa, stop. You know what that means?
Oh my God. You know, fair enough.
You told me 5 minutes. It had been 5 minutes.
No.
You realize I'm taking the smallest sips. I've had like a half an inch of drink.
You abide by the rules.
Don't I make the rules?
Long show.
Jordan says you look really pretty tonight. Thank you. I appreciate the support to tell me that. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. I got new makeup, and my friend helped me buy makeup, but then she lives 6 hours away and she didn't help me learn how to put it on. So I just kind of... And there we go. But
you should have a mold of your face, like where they put it up on your face, and then you can paint the inside of the mold and just shove your face against it.
Into it? Yeah. I don't think that works.
I think I'm gonna make my own makeup. That sounds easy.
Yeah. I mean, I watched that Shane Dawson video. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I'll practice by...
Call up Jeffree Star. He'll show you all about it.
I'll practice by painting eggs.
Yeah. All right. Oh, what else is going on here? Wait, is that hashtag vodka for Crystal? A little bit. I'm telling you guys, look, it was already going to be a vodka night, but I was going to kind of hold off just a little bit, and then we had technical issues.
I had to stop you from making a drink before the show. I'm like, could you wait and do that gimmick on the show, please?
It's been a week. Let me tell you. Okay, so the last thing in here, there's actually 2 of them. Probably because it wants you to use 1 pouch for, it has you putting 1 pouch in between the layers and 1 on top. So this looks like a delicious layer cake, but as predicted, look at how they frosted it. They're probably trying to use some gimmick of like, look, you can see the cake and the confetti and the Fruity Pebbles. You just did not include enough frosting. That's it.
Tonight is you can't win. You can't win night with Crystal.
No, how are you only gonna give me enough frosting for the center and the top? Nobody wants the sides of their cake baked or frosted? Yeah, words. Yeah, no, we're making cupcakes. I think I have stuff to make frosting. Let me get some butter out just in case. Alright, so here's the other thing. Do I want to make this cake mix straight how the directions say to do it, or do I want to amp it up? If you guys have followed me on Pinterest, the Getting Baked with Crystal Pinterest page, you will see there is a baking hack on there for how to make any boxed cake mix taste easily homemade with these easy tweaks. So it says to follow the package instructions, except add an additional egg, replace the oil with melted butter, double the amount. Seems a bit excessive, but I guess it would give you a moist cake. Replace water with an equal amount of milk, and then mix and bake according to the package. So I want opinions from you guys. Have you tried this with the box cake mix? Does it work? Should I do it tonight? Hannah with a super chat. Been a week. Girl, you know the week I had last week. My bad luck rubbed off on my dad, and he got hit by a deer on Monday, flat tire on Wednesday. Oh my gosh. You guys should just stay in the house for a while. Your week was pretty bad last week. Hit by a deer? Like... was he walking down the street and a deer ran into him? Was the deer driving a car? Or did the deer run into his car? I need more details. Please, more information. I need to know how he got hit by a deer. What's going on? Jennifer says you should put frosting in the center. I think there's already been too much alcohol for that. Had vodka instead of water. I don't know about that. Here's the other thing I did get. I actually sent Dan to get it. We got Fruity Pebbles coffee creamer, which I know is not the same as milk. I get that. But I was wondering if we could add a little bit of this maybe to the frosting, maybe add a little more powdered sugar to kind of just amp up the flavor, because I heard the flavor was disappointing. Maybe we add some of this in place of the water or the milk if we're replacing with milk. I think that might be the way to go. I think we'll do the replace with milk. What do you guys think? Replace with milk, but we'll replace some of the milk with the coffee creamer that is Fruity Pebbles flavored. And we don't drink coffee, and this is a giant thing. I don't know what else. I'm probably just going to drink it. Is that a thing? Can you do that? Do you guys ever swig coffee creamer? Can you do that? I'm sure it's not healthy. Let's see. Some of the creamer in place of part of the milk should be good. I concur. Have another drink. I'm working on it. Dan said I had to slow down. Always with the rules. Haven't tried the box mix, but amp it up. Extra mixing time for the wet ingredients. Your cake box hack pin is what inspired this brownie tonight. Oh, that's awesome. My parents' mailboxes were involved in a hit and run accident today. They didn't survive. I hope you're talking about the mailboxes and not your parents. Jeez. Is Mercury in retrograde? Is that what the girls say? Mercury retrograde? That's when bad things happen? I don't know. Hannah with a super chat, thank you. You didn't have to super chat to tell me the story, but I'm intrigued. The deer jumped out as he was going 70 in the highway and ran into the side of the car, which isn't his car. He's been driving my uncle's car. Oh, that's awful. Is he okay? Like, did it cause him to lose control, or was he just like, oh my god, what was that? That's crazy. Sam says use the creamer instead of the milk. So here's the thing. It's 3/4 cup water, milk, whatever liquid I'm going to add. 3/4 cup is a lot of creamer. You guys, there is 35 calories in a tablespoon of this. Nobody needs 3/4 of a cup of this. That's why I was thinking about just kind of doing some milk and some creamer. I think that just might be excessive. Every time you say Fruity Pebbles, we all drink Fruity Pebbles! Hannah says he has my uncle's car because his car's been in the shop for 3 months. Jeez, maybe his bad luck rubbed off on you instead. And don't be too hard on Dan. He's a pretty cool guy and is just looking out for you. He says as he realizes Dan has bailed off the show and I don't know where he went. Completely gone. I can stand here quietly and there's nobody to shush me along and make me keep going. I can have a drink. Yeah, don't actually know where he went. Half a cup of milk, quarter cup of creamer. I think that's probably the ratio I'm gonna go with. Hannah says, yes, her dad is fine. The car isn't. I have pictures I could send Dan. Yeah, let's see. Sarah, yes, the mailboxes, not your parents. My dad had already replaced them, one for them and one for their rental next door. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. All right, let's see that. Yeah, creamer is heavy, so do a quarter cup of cream and a quarter cup of milk, but it's 3/4 of a cup. How about that? What's the math now, Adrian? I don't know. You guys are bad influence. Careful with the creamer to make sure you don't get powder. Oh no, it's liquid. It's super liquidy. It was in the refrigerated section. Is there a safety thing? Okay. Don't drink coffee. Don't know about creamer. Oh, at work they use powdered creamer. So gross. So nasty.
I've never had powdered creamer.
Very occasionally, if I'm feeling really tired and there's coffee around, I'll be like, I'll have a little bit of coffee. I'm not trying to chug it on the daily. I can't do that. One day at work, I was super tired. I just slept horribly the night before, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. So I made like half a cup of coffee, and I put some powdered creamer and some just standard basic sugar in it. Like, it literally just says sugar on the container. It's not like a brand or anything, it's just sugar. It's office supply sugar. Oh my god, you guys, they make the coffee so strong. Somehow they like overcook it. Can you overcook coffee? Isn't there just a go button?
It always like, smells burnt. I don't know.
Oh, it's so rancid, and especially now since popular sickness, Fauci ouchie, now I have new flavor. So the flavor that I taste in everything also is what the coffee smells like in the morning. And it just smells rancid. I had to put more air fresheners, and the guys are complaining about the air fresheners. I'm just complaining about the freaking smell of the rancid coffee. So, it has us mixing this in by hand, but you know I am not a fan of that. So, let's go with, we'll do a quarter cup. I didn't hear back from Adrian. A quarter cup of creamer is equal to half a cup of milk. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay, we will start with that since I can't take it back, but I can add if I need to. So we'll do a quarter cup of milk and a quarter cup of creamer and make sure this comes out liquidy enough. I pretty much know what the consistency of a cake mix should look like. The more I use my measuring cup, the more I think Dan's right, and we should have gotten the one that has the thing in the inside, so you don't have to bend over.
It's hard because there's nothing wrong with ours, but I find myself never getting it right. And
yeah, you're always a little bit off.
I can use the squats, but it's nice to look down at it and see the measurement.
Yes. Are you sure a creamer's heavier? Because this is super liquidy. I'm going to take your word for it, but it's not like heavy cream, Adrian. It's like Yabba Dabba Doo coffee creamer. It says Yabba Dabba Doo right on it.
I mean, what do you want Fred signed off on it?
Right? Okay, so this. Now we'll preheat the oven. It's probably 350 because it's a box cake mix. Yes, 350 or 325 for dark or coated pans. I never pay attention to that.
Why not?
Huh?
Why?
I don't know, because I just do what it says in the first place. Is my pan dark or coated? I don't know, I guess so, because it's like Teflon nonstick something?
Jim Johnson said, I'm pretty sure that creamer is dairy free.
Probably. The first ingredient was water.
Well, then we can't really substitute it, right? Oh, no, we're substituting for water, not milk, right?
Originally, it called for water. The Amp It Up mix calls for milk. We're going to do some creamer. But it's technically water. The first ingredient is water, and I think after that was sugar. Cane sugar. Yeah, I don't think there's any. Sodium caseinate is not a source of lactose. I don't know if it says dairy-free anywhere on it, but yeah, it is. It's not milky at all. Hannah with the super chat is crying at the Fauci ouchie. I don't know who I heard say that. Somebody said it, and I lost my mind, and now it has to be a Fauci ouchie. Whoever coined that phrase is brilliant. All right. What's together? Cake mix, water, eggs, and vegetable oil. Okay. So we got that. I gotta get the milk.
There's the picture from Hannah.
Ouch! That's bad news. All right, as always, crack my eggs in a little bowl because I don't want eggshell or the little membrane in there. Ooh, this one wasn't even connected. Gross. I can't with that. Does anybody else pick out the little membraney bit, or am I just completely OCD about my eggs?
I think people do pick it up. I never thought about it until I met you. Also, if you guys hear screaming like either child murder or theme park, the neighbors got a trampoline, a big trampoline too. We have Charlie Brown walls here, and their trampolines like start
literally like you're not allowed to have walls that are
Right.
over 4 feet.
And so so they're jumping out there, a little envious. Maybe Crystal, you just go over there, and if you have enough vodka, you hop on that thing.
I don't think you're allowed to have trampolines here.
I mean, here's what's gonna happen. It's like we're so close, and that thing's so big and it's so windy, it's gonna blow into our yard.
Oh, for sure. Then can we jump on it?
But it's huge.
Okay, but like when it's in our yard, do we have the legal right to stand it up and start jumping on it?
Yeah, but I'm scared. Remember when the bounce house blew away with all the kids in it?
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen to me. I have bad luck. I'm not allowed on trampolines. I have bad luck on trampolines.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, one of my ankles is always like rolled up by the end of trampoline time.
Huh. What, you just jump. You don't know how to jump? Didn't you listen to Crisscross?
Yeah, but they also were there. The pants to the back was their everyday.
Maybe that's the
uniform.
problem. Maybe you should put your pants on backwards.
You won't let me.
No, I would not let you. I'm always calling you out when your clothes are on backwards, which is more often than you might think for a grown-ass man.
I'd have potty accidents. I'm like, Crystal, help, I can't get it off.
Okay, so it says 1 additional egg. We're going to replace the oil with melted butter and double the amount. Oh, that seems like so much. But that'll be 2/3 of a cup. So instead of oil... What?
Sarah's sending pictures of the broken mailboxes. There's the broken
No.
mailboxes. Or over here.
Jeez. That's not like a car crash in here. That's like somebody came by with the bat.
Yeah.
Like you only ever see in movies?
It sucks because when we hit the mailboxes, we take out 20 at a time since they're all mashed together in an apartment. It's like they're like apartments.
Yes. Every neighborhood has like apartment mailboxes. Okay, so we want 2/3 of a cup. Oh my gosh, that's so much. So 1/3 of a cup is 5 1/3. I need more butter. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to just grab more butter. While I'm working on this, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to go follow Getting Baked with Crystal on Facebook and or Instagram, and you can find out what we're making ahead of time on Mondays and get your ingredients so you can bake along with us, which is lots of fun. I will show you in real time how to make something. You can ask me questions. I might start drinking and screw it up, and then you can compare how much better yours are than mine. It could happen. Okay, so 5 1/3, 10 2/3? So much butter. Really? Have you guys tried this? Come on, I don't think anybody's told me if they've tried this. Is it fair to try this new, like, Amp It Up recipe with a cake mix I've never tried before? No?
Bueller?
Anybody? Anything? PJ with the super chat hates the word membrane. I don't mind it in song form, but when it comes to food, I just can't. It sounds so gross. I don't know why. Because it is. Nobody wants to eat a membrane of anything. That's why I take it out. Chris says, I'm sure it's fine. What could go wrong? Let's do this.
Are the cats recharging, or did Dan feed them to make them cat loaves? Yes.
Both.
B.
Both?
B, I did.
And they're recharging. Okay, so 10 2/3. 2/3 cup is a stick plus 2 2/3. It's a lot of butter. Let's see how this goes. Theo says 2 sites I'm using say any cake flavor. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking so. I think it'll be okay. I've just never tried it with like a regular like unspecial mix, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we're gonna melt this butter before we put it in there.
No, while you're doing this, PJ just totally started the Cypress Hill in the same remembering train
Oh yeah.
in the chat. Good job, PJ.
Nice. Drea says that creamer tastes amazing. I haven't tried it. Should I take a swig?
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know about that.
You should definitely take a swig.
I don't think I can do that.
Vodka does math.
Hey, yeah, I did math pretty well. Well, we'll see. Right? Am I right? 5 1/3, 5 1/3, 10 2/3. 8 plus 2 2/3? Yeah, my math's right. Well, maybe question myself. Alright. If you guys microwave butter to melt it, put a towel over it so you don't have microwave mess. Unless you have one of those weird things that covers all your things in the microwave like my mom has. Get rid of this. So it wants us to mix the Fruity Pebbles into the cake mix, but it only wants half of this. That does not seem like enough. I'm also concerned about the whole Fruity Pebbles in the cake and it's gonna bake. So I think what I'm gonna do is some of the mix I will put whole Fruity Pebbles in. Some of them I think I'm gonna smash it up and make it like finer bits so you get that flavor, but you don't have the chunks in it, because I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. And if they're stale, it's going to ruin the whole cupcake.
Do we decide it was Theo or Fio?
Theo.
Theo said, you're using Fruity Pebbles, I'm using Oreo. Let's see what happens.
Nice.
We'll have to see some pictures.
Yes, please. Alright, needed a few more seconds. I feel like, can we make my chat bigger? Can you like control real quick?
Yes, click on it.
There we go. Okay.
One too many or is that good?
That is good. It's too far away. Just playing with things, don't mind me.
Yeah, and just scroll this one down. It's over here. You have to move this whole thing up and it's on the bottom. Why don't you let me do it?
Why don't you do that? Take care of that.
Why don't you let me do that?
Okay. Oh, my butter should be super liquidy now. Because vodka doesn't remember to take it out of the microwave.
There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna let that cool for a little bit because it's damn near boiling. Alright, can we get the chat back where I can see what's happening? Steve is here. What is up, Steve? Thank you for joining. We are making what I anticipate to be disappointing Fruity Pebbles cake, but I may be pleasantly surprised, and you gotta stick around and find out.
Steve, we're a hangover in the making. That's what's going on here.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, I need a thing to mix. Paddle. Paddle! I need a paddle.
Ow.
Yes, he's very much out. Nope.
I need to get some social media pictures in here.
Just with the super chat, sent a bunch of pine trees.
Oh, hi,
Thanks.
Jess.
Is that because you're missing the outdoors? Okay, and it said an extra egg too, right? Am I correct on that? Yes, one additional egg. Let's grab an extra egg. Don't mind me just getting my membrane out.
You make it worse.
It's gross.
You make it like a trauma film.
A what?
Like a toxic Avenger movie.
It's gross. You shouldn't have to have that in my food. Okay, let's try this then. We're going with melted butter, an additional egg. The water's being replaced with an equal amount of milk. I need to get milk to add to my creamer. So Adrian says the creamer is like double milk. I don't know if that's true for this creamer that is water. So
I forgot. Why did we take Adrian's advice again? Because he works
in a kitchen?
He works in. Okay, right. Okay, yes. I just had forgot what the credentials were.
I don't know if he's like been to culinary school or if his experience is from working, but he works in a kitchen. And I trust that people work in kitchens probably know at least a little bit more than I do.
You'd hope.
But I'm not 100% sold on the fact that we are not going to add any more creamer just because the creamer is pretty much water. All right. We'll go with our incredibly large amount of butter that's still steaming a little bit. And our eggs. 4 eggs. I'm going to start that.
Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, the next door neighbor is Nolan.
The next door neighbor what?
Is Nolan.
Awesome. Good timing. It's almost like we put out notice of like, hey, Friday at 6, could you make as much noise as possible? Adrian says, only a 4-star gourmet chef. Yeah, see?
Dang,
fancy.
Is,
He's
right.
not like a table busser. He like makes the food.
I watch Swayze.
Steve with the super chat says, yum! Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. And thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Husky Tail says, whoa, Adrian definitely has the credentials. Yes. But I promise you, this creamer is pretty much water. But we did add an extra egg and a shit ton of butter, so let's see. Alright, I'm gonna scrape the bottom because it's a little bit thick up against the bottom. So the little confetti bits, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's like sprinkles. It's like broken bits of sprinkles. Dr. Detroit says KitchenAid mixer's best kitchen invention ever made. Fight me.
It is.
No, I concur.
I will say though, Crystal, I hear it again. That noise. I think you keep tightening it every couple episodes. Is it time to cross the KitchenAid bridge? Everybody's stoked on your measurement, your unit of measurement system.
Yeah, that's a technical term. Does not taste like Fruity Pebbles. Let me just put that out there.
Right, but
Which I guess it shouldn't. I didn't add anything Fruity Pebbles yet. It's just the confetti cake mix and the little bit of coffee creamer.
but your like taste buds are all wacky, right?
That's true too. Come taste it.
Yeah.
On camera.
I want to lick stuff off your finger.
For once, Dan refused to be on camera.
No, I just didn't want to lick that off of your finger. Which I'm not really a fan of anyway. Like, I'm not
I
really.
didn't want to dirty a spoon. What do you think?
It tastes like funfetti.
Yeah, it just tastes like
100%
funfetti.
funfetti.
Okay, so this is the part where it wants us to mix in the cereal. I think we're probably liquidy enough.
I will say though, it still tastes pretty good. But
It's good. Like funfetti cake mix is
funfetti.
good.
I just give funfetti a hard time because it's in everything. Funfetti chewing gum.
Really?
Like-
Funfetti's a chewing gum?
Yeah, I think Blake's got some right here over here.
No,
think
I
he's
never
got-
heard of such a thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Still a little bit thick. I might need to add just a little bit more creamer because again, it is pretty much water. I want this to be really like, at least let the texture of the cake be good. The flavor should be good because it's confetti. Even if it's not Fruity Pebbles-y, should still be good. I'm just gonna eyeball a little splash in here. And just mix in a little bit more of that. Hannah says it is a chewing gum. I've never seen it. There's now a conspiracy theory that you don't actually exist. That you did get cut and died.
Have I been put into the computer system? And I'm
You've
like,
just
how?
recorded enough stuff that I don't even need you. I just wrote a bot.
That could be
Is that
Dan.
the word? A program?
That can be Dan.
I did a thing
Bot.
to make a voiceover of Dan,
Yeah.
and then I just press buttons to make you talk. I don't think that works like that.
Yeah. I would take my voice. I would love to find a way if they make you say like whatever, like 3,000 words, and then you could have some sort of like ALEXA voiceover, like a custom.
You
one.
remember that movie we watched? I think it was Johnny Depp. Did he die or his wife died? And they like took the personality and put it into like an ALEXA?
Yeah.
Like in the house?
Yeah, that's what I hope they do to me. I hope I get to go on and on. Like
Yeah?
Titanic. Yeah.
And then I can tell you to do things even from beyond?
Yeah, Loki the Siberian Steve says Dan AI. Yeah, see, imagine having me telling you to turn left in 1,000 feet. I got Amanda to her destination into the ditch safely. So, you
Into
know.
the ditch. There's definitely some irony in, like, telling Dan to remind me of things. Like, if you were my voice assistant and I could be like, Dan, remind me in 5 minutes.
I just saw you going down the same path you went to last time you puked in public when we went to that barbecue at Nana's house. And you were puking out in the lawn by like 3 in the afternoon.
There was a lot of sun that day. Me and Sun clearly do not get along.
Also a lot of alcohol, so...
Husky Tales with the super chat says, though we are not baking along, Trisha and I will be indulging in monster bowls of Fruity Pebbles cereal. Awesome. Good enough for me.
iRobot was that crappy Will Smith movie? And I like Will Smith movies.
No, what was it called? It was something else. I think it was Johnny Depp.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't think so. I think it was the Joker dude, Joaquin Phoenix.
No, I don't. Someone find out for me.
Who do you like better, Joaquin Phoenix? Not Joker Joaquin Phoenix, but old Joaquin Phoenix, or old Johnny Depp before he went cuckoo.
What are we talking? Old Joaquin Phoenix? Like from what?
Just until he went crazy.
When? What was he like? What do you know him from? That's what I'm saying.
I know that he grew his beard out and tried to get crazy for a while.
Yeah, like we all know him after like he went a little bit crazy.
Well, see, I don't know because you liked him so much, and I.
Right, but what do you know him in from before that?
I don't know. Nothing.
Couldn't tell you.
Nothing. He was.
Couldn't tell you.
He was in stuff though.
Is anybody figuring it out? Who is the movie Her? I don't know. Transcends? I think Transcends was it. I think Abby's right. I think it was Transcends.
Okay, and then Her must have been the one with Joaquin Phoenix. And I think Joaquin Phoenix and maybe Scarlett Johansson. Where she was the voice.
That sounds vaguely familiar. I don't know. But the Johnny Depp one was good. I like that one.
Transcendence?
I don't know about this frosting. I don't know why I'm playing with the frosting anytime for frosting.
Dr. Detroit's at Edward Scissorhands? Still holds up, by the way.
It does. I enjoy that movie. Alright, so let's do the recommended half of this package that it claims is going to be enough. Oh yeah, wait. I want to split this in half to be able to mix mashed ones up into some of it. We're just kind of winging it tonight. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't usually make box cake mix. I'm just not sure how I feel about it. Like, I own it. There's actually a package, I think, of Funfetti in there right now, but it's not really my thing. Alright, let's see if I can eyeball half of this. It smells good. What's going on in the chat?
What is going on in the chat? I don't know, but while you're doing that, what do you think? What did you think about that Mustang I showed you today?
Oh my gosh, have you guys seen the new Mustang? You cannot just put the 3-line taillight on the back of a car and call it a damn Mustang. I'm sorry, that is not a thing. That's not a Mustang. It looks like half a minivan. I don't even know what's going on. I am embarrassed. They should have called it anything else. Anything else. I wouldn't have judged it so harshly. I would have just been like, that's not a car I want, and I would have moved on with my life. The fact that you dared to call that a Mustang, someone needs to be fired. I hope it doesn't sell, like, worse than the Edsel, and then it just is never spoken of again.
What was the Edsel?
The worst selling car ever made.
Oh, right.
Alright, so we're gonna do... Wait, it wanted half of it in all of this. So by that math, I should be adding a quarter of it to this. Let's see. No, that's Fruity Pebbles. Jim called it that not Mustang, and it makes him angry.
Jim was so upset about it on the Daily Dan that he, like, from what I could tell, he had a barf bag, like airplane style, in one hand, and he asked if I could please change the topic.
I'm kind of on board with that. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was, just call it anything else. Jim says, I had a Mustang for 19 years. I had a right to be offended. What year? I don't know if everybody knows. I actually have a 66 Mustang sitting in the driveway right now. Not running, but it's there. Covered up and protected. That was my first car. And I drove that until I met Dan, and he had a 3-year-old. And you cannot safely put a 3-year-old in a car seat in a 66 Mustang. So I kind of stopped driving it. All right, I'm going to say right now, are we still on with this camera? That is not enough Fruity Pebbles. I cannot even tell if there's Fruity Pebbles in there. We're adding more Fruity Pebbles. And I've got a whole box, so I'm just going to be generous with this. Uncle Yukon had a 67 Fastback 390 4-speed in 1970. That is awesome. David's mom had a 67 with a 289. Mine's a 66 with a straight 6 200 because they ran out of the other stuff that was supposed to go in it. I think it was a 289 maybe. So mine's got, instead of a V6, it's got a straight 6 and it's a 200. Jim had a 99 convertible, bought new, drove it till it died in 2019.
Yeah, I'm good with the 99. I'm good with the old 5.0 style. Like,
my high school boyfriend's dad had one, and that was a pretty good car.
Yeah, I like that. Those were fun. Those are cool looking.
All right, this is much better. I don't know how well this is showing up on camera because it's white and bright. That is much better. Now I can tell there's some Fruity Pebbles in there. That's the business. I don't feel like dealing with the food processor, so I think I'm just going to hand mash these.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, don't I have didn't I get a meat smasher from Big Poppy? You can use that.
That's not safe. I'm just gonna do this. Mash, mash. Oh, you guys can't even see me. I'm just mashing with my hands. Lee has been eyeing Crystal's Mustang since we started watching, y'all. He had an 85. I don't really like those years. I like the 60s, and then I don't like them again until the 90s. Marco says the only Mustang is a 79, left and right leg. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, Sarah's uncle, Sarah Arbin, thank you for watching. I don't know if I've seen your name before. Maybe. I don't know. Sarah with an H says, my uncle has a 67 Ford Torino that he's selling for $2,000. I'm not sure what a Torino is.
And on behalf of Sarah, how dare you?
What?
She's been around.
Has she?
Uh-huh.
Maybe she changed your profile picture. Maybe it hasn't been so big.
Nope, you gotta memorize that green hair, girl. It's okay.
Sorry.
I forgive you because there's so many names, but I just want to stick up.
98 Honda. You can't do that in a Honda, but in a Mustang you can. In a 68 at least. Someone said it was glitching. Is it me or them? The stream went down because Crystal took another sip. The stream is glitching. It looks good on our end. Refresh, guys.
I actually have a live version on another computer here, and it looks fine.
Can you hit control real quick? I do want to go one button smaller. Did it work? All right, that's fine.
You look good. You're fine.
Nope. Now it's huge. It like lagged.
Okay, just put it on there. Control down.
That's good.
Okay.
All right. Let me see where I left off because I thought we had a super chat.
YouTube found a way to make us watch more ads. Chris, I was watching something today, and I tried to rewind it for a second, and then it completely replayed ads again. I'm like, wow, YouTube needs that money.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
This is the repercussions of us not having a good year last year.
Can you go down one more time?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Theo says that. Oh, I lost
Here,
it.
why don't you go and come fix your chat?
It's fine. It's good now. It's good.
Okay.
All right.
I lost it though. Theo said something. There was some sort of explanation. That jackass of a dad drove it drunk and flipped it. Oh, that's disappointing. I hope everybody can see me. Can you guys let me know in the chat? We're back. We're back. Okay, we're good.
I
Cool.
have not seen a problem in here.
It is yellow. It's yellow to green back and forth. Amanda with the super chat, thank you so much, says, Dan, can you link the article with the pictures of the Mustang? I want to show Chris but cannot find it.
I don't know how to get back there, Amanda. I'm sorry. All I did was type in Mustang, and I found the name of it. It was like the Mustang X or whatever it was. And then I just
the Mustang
happened
Disappointment?
Yeah, I just happened to click on one of the links. I'm sorry, Amanda. It was just a Google search, but I don't have the capabilities while we're streaming here to go into my history and see it.
All right, so this one I just mashed up. Some of them are still whole. I didn't fully mash it into a powder, but a lot of it is pretty powdery. It's definitely going to add a little bit more color blended into there. Just experimenting with it because I don't trust that a box mix is going to be my favorite thing ever, and I really want it to be Fruity Pebbly. So this one, we have whole Fruity Pebbles added to it. Still doesn't look like a whole lot, and I feel like they're just getting soggy. Like, what else are they doing? Oh yeah, they're just getting soggy.
So now they're time sensitive?
Yeah, but I'm gonna bake them anyway, so that's gonna make them like stale and soggy.
No, don't. We're good. I
I have more faith in this one where it's mashed up,
I'll be a good cop.
and then there's just gonna be more flavor to it. That's better. I did just add them though, so it's not soggy yet. Okay, I think that's all we need to do on this part of things. Because now we're going to make it into... I'm doing cupcakes. And that way we can have a little bit of variety here going on. I think I'm going to play around with some frosting while it bakes and maybe add... We'll open them up and we'll see what it tastes like and then maybe see if we need to add some flavor to it. Lady Cat Sasuke says, Mach-E of disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what it was called? The Mach-E? E for error. Yes, Dindog. I'm on board with that. Oh, I was so disappointed. Dan said, there's a new Mustang. And there was such disdain in his voice. I knew it wasn't going to be good. And then he pulled it up. I couldn't have imagined it was going to be that bad. I could not, absolutely could not have imagined they were going to go that far away from what a Mustang is. Again, you cannot just put the 3-line taillight on the back and call it a Mustang. That's not, no, I don't care. Beer on Bug says, when you bake them, they'll be, well, mushy soft like the cake. I hope so, because if they're stale and soggy, I'm going to be mad. All right, I'm going to do a dozen here, obviously, because that's what this holds. We're going to do half with the whole bits and half with the ground up bits so we can taste test both at the end. And I'm not sure what to do with the candy bar. I could maybe break a piece off. I think it's all one whole thing though. I could maybe break a piece off and stick it inside so it melted inside, but I don't know if it melt and then harden again. Maybe I melt it down and mix it with the frosting. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think if I can incorporate the candy bar some way other than just breaking a piece off and sticking it on top. Does the new Mustang look better than the Homer? Not much.
Look, here's the thing. It's like they didn't call the Homer the Mustang.
Right, that's the thing. If it were not called a Mustang, I wouldn't even bat an eye at it and just like, oh, that's a new mom car. Like, it looks like a mom car to me. It does not look like a muscle car at all. Doesn't look like it'd be fast. Look, it's an electric vehicle, so yay for them, but disappointment. Make the candy bar a ganache. Well, I will need instructions. I don't know how to do that.
What about BRM Bug's idea? Melt the candy bar and drizzle it on top.
I could do that. I do have 2 candy bars.
Yeah, but that candy bar is good on its own. I'm afraid to see what it turns into when it gets liquid.
Well, it's just white chocolate. I may have to look into doing a ganache. I think a ganache is like the chocolate cake frosting that I made on your chocolate cake, Dan.
Oh, okay.
Like where it's like thinner. It's not like thick and fluffy frosting. Either shave or melt and drizzle. I do kind of like the shaving idea. Be able to like grate it over the top. So it's a little bit of crunchy-ish. Skydreamer says, new Mustang, yucky. Chris, yes, Chris. My first thought was Ford made a Subaru. It does have a Subaru body shape, doesn't it? So disappointed. And there's lots of years of Mustangs that I don't care for. I don't feel like anything has been as bad as this. This is bad. Oh, it's just so bad. Nobody was like, hey guys, that's not a Mustang. No, we can't do that. We can make that car. We just can't call it a Mustang. Jordan with the super chat, thank you for the support, friend. Starting to feel bad again. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, Dan. Can you at least pop your head around the corner one time and say hi? I don't know. I don't know if he will. Will he? Will he? Adrian said he sent you instructions.
Hi. What did I do? Hi. This is Dan. This is Dan today.
Say hi to Jordan.
Hi, Jordan. I hope
he gives me hiccups.
I hope you feel better. I was back over there.
All right, 16 to 19 minutes for the cupcakes. So let's go 16
He's alive.
and see where
I'm
we
alive.
end up.
I'm alive. We had a lot of hours of live streaming this week. I did the Daily Dan, if you guys don't know. 8:30 to 9:30 Monday through Friday.
Don't sound so excited.
Where we hang out and
You're really selling
and we
it
get
here.
our morning started.
It's
Yeah.
really Dan. He isn't dead. Yeah, I didn't hide the body.
Dan, everybody.
It was really just me weekend at Bernie's.
Now
Bernie's
HD.
sing him. All right. Do you have the instructions that Adrian sent you for the ganache? Let's see what that entails. Yeah, he said he sent
sending this stuff to you.
I don't know. I guess he could have, because I'm hosting a show here.
Let me get some. Let me get my mic check 1 2. All right, here's what he said: double boil the chocolate in a heat tempered bowl. After it's melted, remove it, stir it for a little bit, and add in heavy cream until it's smooth.
I don't have heavy cream.
Pour it over and let it cool. What about the creamer?
It's water.
It's not. That's right. So it's not even going to.
It's literally just water.
I can. I heard that in certain situations, males can lactate.
Nope. Miss Christy with the super chat says, "This is my first time baking along, and it's fun. Let me know what you're doing. Are you making it straight how the box says? Are you making a layer cake? Are you making cupcakes? Did you add more Fruity Pebbles? Let me know what you're doing."
Jim Johnson says, Dan, you're pumping out more content than the WWE now. Quantity over quantity, mate. Yeah.
Quantity over quality.
Yes, except for I ain't trying to move my show from Wednesday to Tuesday, brother.
Yes, Brittany, I'm live streaming here. Yeah, I don't think I can do a ganache because I don't have the right stuff for it. I don't have heavy cream, and I really don't think the creamer will work for that. Did Miss Christie answer? No, I guess not after that. Yeah, let me know. I'm interested to see what you're mixing it up. I think maybe because I can't do a ganache, maybe I'll just do... I like the idea of just like grating it over the top and then having little bits of it into it. Melt the candy bar down and mix it with the frosting. I do like that idea too. Let's see what's going on with this frosting. We're going to have to see if it's even Fruity Pebbles flavor, because I'm afraid I'm going to have to add some creamer to it to get more flavor, and then have to balance it out with more powdered sugar, and I'm not sure how that's going to affect the flavor that it's already got. I don't know. Send Dan or Blake out for it. I can't. Blake's not here and doesn't drive on his own yet.
I mean, I can acquire some if you need some, but I don't know if that's necessary.
We got frosting. Had I thought about it ahead of time, like that would have been a neat idea, but nah, I don't know that it's that important.
I'd like not to have to go out tonight.
Yeah. We've both been drinking, so that's probably not the best idea. Miss Christie with the super chat, I'm doing cupcakes. I added extra Fruity Pebbles and pretty much made it the way you did with the creamer. Awesome.
Post some pictures. I put the Facebook group link in the chat.
Maybe she's too busy baking here, Dan.
Then Adrian says, and remember... Oh, I can't read... Oh my gosh. I cannot read that.
All right, let's taste the frosting.
You're trying to get me fired here.
Okay, there's definitely a Fruity Pebbles flavor to it. Come here, Dan. I'll put some on a spoon so you can try it.
I appreciate that.
I guess I could come over here and try it.
It's like cereal milk. Yeah? Husky Tail says you should melt it and drizzle it over the top. I'm not opposed to that either. Again, we can try all kinds of different things. I got a dozen of them in there right now.
You didn't make this?
No, this is
Darn.
straight out of the package.
All right, this is where all the Fruity Pebble flavor is.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh. Did you not taste it?
I did.
When you're done with that, can I have it?
You scoop out what you can.
Oh my gosh.
So another tip that is posted on my Facebook.
I'd like to be alone with the packaging now.
Sorry, not Facebook. Another tip that's posted on the Pinterest page is to mix up, when you have store-bought frosting, whip it up in your mixer and it'll like double the amount of frosting that you have. I've never done that, so I want to try that and see what happens with that. But I have to rinse this out first. No, Din Dog, Blake does not drive. He had his permit, and then popular sickness, and you couldn't get driving tests, and so they extended your permits until November of last year, and then they didn't extend them again after that, and you still can't make appointments. So there's gonna be like a whole generation worth of kids that, like, I guess not a whole generation, it's really hot.
Ow!
There's gonna be a year's worth of kids like who didn't get their driver's license in the last year because you can't. Maybe in some places you can. Out here, you could not make an appointment.
Well, good. Maybe that stupid lizard will lower our rates by 5%.
Husky Tails with a super chat says, "Damn that freaking hair though," and a fire emoji. Can we get a swoosh?
What's a swoosh?
I don't know. Like swoosh it.
Won't like a magnum.
I don't know how to do it.
Not over the food.
Dan, everybody.
No, you can't get a swoosh. Sorry. Alright, so we're going to try this and see what this does to our frosting to try to make more of it, make it fluff up a little bit. It's really not much frosting they gave us here. I'm so disappointed. Like, I think even a container's worth of frosting is enough to frost the top, middle, and sides of cake. No? Do you have to get 2 if you're doing a layer cake?
No. I didn't hear the question, but it sounded like...
I didn't hear the question, but you answered it anyway.
But it sounded like you wanted negative, like, right? And I'm like, oh no. So I picked your side, but I don't know if that's what you wanted.
Good looking out. Appreciate you. Tristan says, I don't drive either. I have a fear of car wrecks. I can't fault you for that. Blake says he's fully confident in his ability to drive. He's scared of everybody else. And that's a healthy fear to have, honestly.
Yeah, when he's behind the wheel, that kid is panicking.
Yes. The first time I took him out driving, which was the first time anybody had taken him out driving, we did like a hybrid homeschool thing, and his charter school allowed him to do driving school, like the class part. They don't do that. I don't know if they do it where you guys live, but in our public schools out here, there's no more driving school in school. You have to pay for that separately. His school offered the class part of things. So we did that, and I helped him with that. That was a fully homeschooled class. I helped him. We went over everything. When we got to the end, I took him out to an empty parking lot, and we went driving. There's a picture on my Instagram of him making a left turn and doing this. Because it didn't occur to him that it's like hand over hand, so he's just making a left turn like
I think I have a video somewhere of him out in Palmdale when we were driving. He doesn't know how to do crossovers.
No, he does not have that skill yet.
He drives like GTA.
Someone else pulled into the parking lot. Mind you, huge empty parking lot. It's the old Walmart, so it's a huge parking lot. And he goes, oh my god, there's someone behind me. We're in a huge empty parking lot, like just driving randomly through the middle of it, and he's freaking out because somewhere in the rearview mirror he can see somebody back there. He is not okay with other people. And again, that's a healthy fear to have. I mean, to a point. He does need to drive at some point. I'm not driving him around forever.
I mean, if he just holds out enough, his best buddy, his idol, the person he looks up to most, Mr. Elon Musk, will have automated cars, and he will just have to ride.
Yeah, that's fair. Everybody's talking about when they started driving. Yeah, Din Dog does not seem like much frosting at all. That's why I'm gonna try this and see if we can whip it up a little bit, kind of fluff it up, see what happens.
How are we looking up there real quick? Is the quality looking good? Is the video looking okay? I switched the cameras around last week and this week too. So this camera that you see, they were both switched around. So let me know if you like this, if it looks clean. Or if you feel like that I need to like zoom in something, or if you want to see something closer. These camera angles are trying to be optimal for you guys at home.
PJ started driving at age 4. Well, look at you, you freaking prodigy.
Your parents crazy?
I started driving, like, I took driving school when I was 15 and a half. I went and, well, I tried to get my license right at 16, but then the instructor auto-failed me because she said I lost control getting on the freeway, which I'm sorry, if I lost control of the car, I would have, like, crashed or swerved or something. I did not. What had happened was, we were going 55 down the street. All of a sudden, there's the on-ramp. She's like, oh, get on the freeway. And so I was going 40 up the on-ramp, which she did not like, and said that I lost control of the car. It auto-failed me. Took me right back to the DMV. Disappointed. I passed the next time, though. Husky Tails with a super chat. Thank you so much for the support, friend. Appreciate it.
Make sure you follow Husky Tails 101. That would cost more money.
Yeah?
Yeah. On YouTube.
Yes.
She has 40 dogs now.
She says, I don't blame him, referring to Blake. The other day I got shoved off the road and I stopped and climbed out of my car and yelled at the dude. He straight-faced stared at me, waved, then left. I called the police. He meant what he did, clearly. That's kind of terrifying. Yeah, people scare me. They made a lot of our town one lane each direction when it used to be 2 lanes, and like you could get around people going slow. And when that happened, people started thinking the speed limit's like 30, 35. So almost the entire town, people just drive 35. Frustrating as hell, but you deal with it. You yell at them in your car and do a lot of this and whatever. But a lot of people, especially on my route to work, do that thing where they just pull off. So they made it 1 lane because they made the bike lane the size of a full lane, which would be great if people rode bikes in our town, but they don't. So they're always just empty bike lanes. And like, you know how on the side of the road where people won't drive, it's like dirty? Cars will zip around you and go like 50 because they're so mad. They'll zip around a whole line of cars behind somebody going 35, which is terrifying and dangerous. So thanks to our mayor for making everything one lane and giant bike lanes that nobody uses. I don't feel like this is whipping up too much. It definitely smells like Fruity Pebbles. I can smell it like just wafting off of this. And Brittany says, this is why I like my job in the middle of the night. Way less crazy people on the road. Yeah, I feel ya. I agree with that.
You worked nights though, right? Like way back in the day when you worked at the mobile, it was nights, right?
But that's half a mile away. I didn't like have to deal with traffic on the road.
How were the people at nights? Were they crazier?
When you work at night, yes. So at the gas station there was like the 8 to 4 shift, 8 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, and then 4 to midnight. That was the crazy shift. That was you'd get everybody getting off work. We did not sell beer because there was a school and a church across the street.
Are you sure, man? Because I bought a beer here before, man. I swear I bought beer here before.
You know how many times I've heard that in my life? Ridiculous. Why don't you sell beer? And I just gesture to the school and the church across the street, like,
we sell petrol.
literally across the street, 4 lanes away. That's it. Can't do it. Yeah, they would always swear that they bought. No, I got beer here last week. No, you didn't. I've been here longer than a week, and there's never been beer. I feel like it fluffed up a little bit. It's kind of a weird consistency. It's kind of mallowy.
What is this?
It's the frosting. I just whipped it.
It's their frosting, right?
It's their frosting.
I'm liking this whippedness. I'll definitely...
Hang on. You can see it's kind of like almost sticky and stringy. It does remind me of like marshmallow fluff. It's not coming off of here very easily. I'm gonna have to use my fingers.
I just can't stand up any higher than this because I'm out of the screen. I gotta do this lean thing.
Down.
Yeah. It's a completely different camera setup when I set up for your live streams versus mine.
Yes.
But this desk that I have is just the most amazing thing ever. Oh my gosh.
Ever?
I talk about it more than I talk about you.
You do. You tell me a lot more often how much you love your desk than you tell me how much you love me. So there's that.
You guys gotta get one of these desks. It's amazing.
It's really sticky. I'm trying to get as much as I can off of here because there's not much to begin with. All right, that's for you.
This is supposed to be...
I just whipped it.
I stuck on my tongue ring.
Oh my god, don't pull
Oh, it was stuck on my tongue ring. It locked in like a train. Oh my gosh.
Like a train? What does that mean?
Like, it like went like click, click, and it was in there. This is really good. It tastes just like Fruity Pebbles. I'm
it's
stoked.
The same frosting you had a minute ago. I just whipped it.
Oh. I'm liking it. I'm out. I don't want to watch you guys watching me try to house this. It's like a Zeppelin. The humanity. Yeah, everybody.
Miss Christie says the frosting has a good taste. Not bad. Yeah, I agree. The frosting tastes more Fruity Pebbles-y than the mix did, I guess. Whip it good. Yes, I did. It's like I said though, it's this weird consistency now. I don't know if I should continue whipping it to try to make it
amazing.
Yeah, it's really good for sure. Ken said, Dan, what are you doing?
Sorry, bro. Sorry, Ken.
Yes, Hannah knows. Hannah knows the pain of working retail. You did it for me last time. No, I didn't. I was here last time. I specifically remember not doing it for you. Me at Best Buy Daily. Yes, all retail. I am a firm believer that everybody in this world should work retail. Preferably for like a, let's go for mid-November through about mid-January. Everybody should work retail for that period of time. That Christmas season, Black Friday, returns. Everybody should have to do that like 2 to 3 month period of hell retail. And then everybody would be a lot nicer to everybody when they go shopping, when they go to restaurants, like all the time, everywhere.
I didn't realize people were pieces of people sucked until I worked. NASA helped me a little bit, but retail really got me. My favorite part, and I've said this story before, I'd have my hair up, and somebody would come in, and I'd give them a quote, or I'd do something, whatever, for them. Then the next day, I'd wear my hat, or a couple days later, I'd have my hat on, and they'd come in and be like, dude, the dude with the mohawk told me that, like, the other day I could get it for this price. If they would try to come in and come in with a quote or something, and I'd pull off my hat, and I'd be like, oh, that's me, and I did not say that. So, yeah, it was,
That's almost as good as, let me see the manager. All right, hold on.
Yeah,
How can I help you?
people would want to see the manager sometimes. I didn't, like,
I worked there for 4 years and had a handful of problems. Like, the things were so smooth there.
Overall, they're pretty few and far
if
between.
Anybody
but
wanted to
people
see
are
the
jerks
manager,
a lot.
mostly they wanted sponsorships. Like, could you guys sponsor our football team? I'm like, you don't understand, sir. Our bike shop has nothing to do with football.
Right?
Like, at all. You could not get one item here except for a water bottle that would be allowed in your game. But other than that, no. People were just quirky, and you would just wait till they leave, and you'd talk crap. All right, Dan, everybody, good show.
Thanks.
How's the drinking coming along?
That's good. Everybody agrees. Yes, everybody should have to work retail. Husky Tails, yes, tonight would have been a good night for the watch me whip, watch me bake. Sure, I debated between the two. I didn't even think about the fact that I would be whipping something. I said stop. All right, so y'all know I only have this tiny little grater, so I grated this, but it's really, really fine. It's almost like a powder, but I think that'll be interesting. I'll show you in a minute. Hold on. So we'll have some of that. There's... it's like that Parmesan cheese in the green container, like just powdery.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's pull this out of here. Oh. Well, shoot. The oven smells kind of like burnt Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, they look okay.
They're flat. They didn't puff up even a little bit.
That's because the icing's supposed to be on them. Maybe they're at sea level.
That's because it's supposed to be a cake. Maybe that's why. Maybe it has to do with all the extra different things I did. And those are good. We'll call that done. Yeah, it would be good if it was a cake and it stayed flat like that, because then you wouldn't have to cut it flat on top. Hannah says, me on Black Friday. Hey, how's your evening? OMG, I can't believe they're making you work tonight. You should be with your family. And yet here you are, shopping. I concur. Yeah, absolutely. People are so rude and disrespectful to servers. Yes, absolutely. I've never been rude. Like, I can't imagine, like, these people, first of all, they didn't even make the damn food. Don't get mad at them. I only get mad when they tell me they're going to bring me something and then they don't, or when they don't refill my drink. Your tip will go down if you do not check to see if I need my drink refilled, because I will always need my drink refilled. And if I sit there on an empty cup, like half my meal, I dock the tip. Sorry, not sorry.
I was good. My Yelp reviews and my Google reviews were amazing. I was 5 stars all the way. Imagine coming into a bike shop and having to hang out with me while I either sold you some bikes or parts, and it was such a fun time there. It was a circus, and it was a circus in there. Who remembers the commercials I used to make for them?
Yeah, you did make some really good commercials.
I made some commercials. I had so much fun working retail, and then I got burnt out. But I had so much fun working retail. So much fun.
Yeah. Sour Patch Pack says, love working retail currently while at TSC. I don't know what TSC is. Don't think I could do it in a store that didn't allow animals. Yeah, that must make it much more fun.
We did allow animals in the block shop, and it was amazing when they would come in there. Except for the one husky that came and dropped bombs.
Yeah, well, that's gross.
Yeah.
Stephanie says people are rude as hell to receptionists at medical clinics, too. That's unfortunate. Look, I always just try to think, like, this is just a person doing a job, just like me doing my job. And people get mad at me, and I'm like, hey, don't yell at me. I don't have anything to do with this. I tell people all the time, I just answer phones. Like, I can put you through to the person you want to yell at, but I am not the one. It's not me. All right, we're like what? We're almost an hour and a half in. I think I deserve to drink the other half of my drink. Would you concur?
You do. It's Tractor Supply. Because they have that over there. Remember? Not everything.
We have that out here, too.
No, we have concrete out here.
No, we have Tractor Supply because my friend used to work there and tried to tell me I needed to get a job there. And I'm like, I don't know if that's my jam. PJ with the super chat, thank you so much. I've worked at Walmart for 4 years as a CNA. What's CNA? Customer negative. No clue. For 5 years, and now I work for phones and chat for a large corporation. I also have high blood pressure, anxiety, and a love of energy drinks.
I always wonder what
Friend,
PJ does.
Your monkey heart's gonna explode. Please be careful.
I always wonder what PJ does. I was like, what does PJ do? I was like, he's just PJ. Like PJ.
It's weird. Like, I know Chris he started his own business. He said that.
Right.
What's he do?
I don't know, but I'm afraid to ask.
I always try to figure out, it's not my business what you guys do. Please don't feel obligated to tell me, but I always wonder, like, what do you think, when you get to know somebody on a personal level, as we do with you guys, but we don't know you well enough to necessarily be like, hey, what do you do for a living?
Especially PJ. Like, PJ reminds me of those, you know, the Snuggie fabric softener bear? You know how, like, gentle and happy he was in those commercials?
Right.
I've met PJ a few times. That's PJ.
Like you just want to snuggle him?
Just like, well, you know,
PJ Dan wants to snuggle you.
We're just going to easy listening. Everything's going to be okay. You know,
he does have a very soothing voice.
His voice is loud in the library. Total. And he works.
What does Hannah do? I know Hannah used to work at Best Buy, and now she does something with like installing things. I imagine it's like a stereo. Do they still have stereo installation places? Like car stereo? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Leslie is here. Hi to my two favorite people. Hi, Leslie.
Hi.
Leslie's family. Don't even think I know what Leslie does. It's weird. I don't know what people do for a living.
Leslie is professionally retired. So
no, but I thought she was working again. I thought she professionally retired when she was babysitting the grandkids. But I thought she was back to work again.
She was always just a quarterback. Like, she would just do all the things.
Hannah does car stereos, Chris says. Abby is a recruiter. A recruiter for what? Like, just for jobs?
Your mom says hi. Hey, you and your mom work together.
Oh yeah, I know what my mom does. Hi Mom, thanks for watching. My mom does the like amped up, more stressful version of my job. Like she started at my job like 20 years ago and then got the better version where you don't have to deal with the customers as much, but you do have to tell them to pay their bills.
Yeah, because your mom worked at Toys R Us for a lot of years.
Yes, my mom did work at Toys R Us for
you?
a lot of years. I didn't work for a lot of years. I did a couple of seasons there, a couple Christmas seasons. Megan says CNA is certified nurse's assistant. What? I knew that. I was looking at that and like putting it together with Walmart, even though now that I reread it, like I was thinking customer service representative or something like that, and like, what is that a fancy new title? Yes, CNA, nurse's assistant. Yes, absolutely. What else here? Miss Christie works for a UPS franchise. Oh, like the UPS store where you take stuff and return it? Because we do that a lot. Adrian, yes, Adrian has told me his new job. Do you remember what it is? You said you were working at a 5-star restaurant. And you're a chef, yeah? I learned that tonight. I knew you did the cooking part of things. I didn't know like how high up you are. Are you like the guy like chopping the tomatoes to prep things?
Or are you Chef Ramsay? You donut.
Yeah, did you ever call anybody a donut? If not, you should work that into your vocabulary. Dindog is a very grumpy seamstress. I don't do it professionally, but I am also a grumpy seamstress. I was sewing last night and was pretty grumpy about it because I didn't have the right color thread. Yeah, Marco's with me. Didn't know they still do car stereos. Yeah, I guess they do. Like, you don't think about, like, Radio Shack's not really a thing, but yeah, people still want stereos in their car. Look, if you guys have watched anything that we've done live from our house, you know that people still have car and motorcycle stereos. Some of the loudest ones are motorcycle stereos, by the way. RFSJ says your mom. Yeah, I know that's what you do for a living.
Hey, why don't you run through promo real quick? I'm gonna promote your website. You have a Pinterest page, you have a Facebook page, you have a...
Yes, if you guys haven't already, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. On Instagram and Facebook, we post on Mondays to let you guys know what we're making. And then after we make it, we'll post a picture to show you, as well as my thoughts, ideas, tips, anything like that, whether I'll ever make it again. That gets posted on the Instagram and the Facebook. Pinterest, I will post what we've made after we make it. Obviously, this isn't really going to go up because it's just a box mix. Buy the box mix if you want it. Here, it looks like this. You can buy this. Walmart, I think it was like $5. Don't know yet if I'd recommend it. We'll have to see how things end up here.
Yes, I put the Getting Baked with Crystal link in there, and you can find all the links to social media.
Yeah, if you guys, the social media is linked through there, and the Getting Baked with Crystal kit, where I show you guys the items that I use in my kitchen. Most of it is the actual item that I have, unless mine's so old that they don't sell it anymore, and they've got an upgraded version that I posted that. But you can find that stuff if you guys want to see the exact stuff I use. But the stuff I use is just what I have. Like, you can get an equivalent. We've talked about it before. Get a knockoff stand mixer if you can't afford the investment of a KitchenAid right now. Totally understandable. Still totally works. My mom said, wait, I'm her mom. Yeah, exactly. Not really sure there. Also, if you guys click through the links on the Getting Baked with Crystal kit page, it'll take you to Amazon so you can directly buy the things through there, add them right to your cart. Even if you don't buy the things on the kit, if you click those links to get you to Amazon, we get pennies for the things that you purchase. Not much at all. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't add anything to your purchase. Just Amazon gives us some of their profit. So if you want to stick it to Jeff Bezos, click through that link to buy your stuff and give us some of Jeff Bezos' pennies. I would appreciate that.
I think his wife's got all those pennies.
Yeah. Nancy is retired, worked at a fabric store for 13 years in customer service for a cell phone company. That really burned me out. I imagine that would. Fabric store sounds fun, though. You know what I hate, though? You guys who sew, when you go to Joann Fabrics and you buy fabric, how much does it irritate you that they use like the orange handled, like generic, everybody has them in their house scissors to cut the fabric? They literally sell fabric scissors. If you guys have never used fabric scissors, they cut through fabric like a hot knife through butter. Like, it just cuts, it gives you a straight line. Every time you buy fabric, they have those little divots. If you've never been to Joann, so they've got this, the fabric cutting table. It's this big, long table, and it's got these little V-shaped divots.
Which are so rad.
Yes. So they measure the fabric out across the table, because it's, you know, the measurement. You want 1 yard, here's the 1 yard. And then the scissors go into that little divot to cut it. But they use the orange-handled crappy kitchen scissors that I know every single one of you has a pair in your house. Maybe it's blue, maybe it's purple.
Maybe it was your parents.
But absolutely. But it's just the scissors that everybody has in life. You just have them and they suck, and you don't even realize they suck, but you don't really cut things. How often do you really cut something in your house? However, at the fabric store where they literally spend all day cutting fabric, nobody thought to go just mark out of stock a pair of freaking fabric scissors. Instead, they're hacking away at your fabric, giving you this like this shape. They can't even cut you a damn straight line. Someone needs to write Joanna a letter. This is unacceptable. Absolutely
Woo!
Unacceptable.
Hey, Crystal, are you using the eggs that are recommended on the side of the box, or what did you do for eggs?
No, I upped it to, if you guys follow the Getting Baked with Crystal Pinterest page, one of the boards on there is, let me tell you what it's called.
You look on there. Lacey Jane says, I work for Joann and people stole the good scissors. Oh.
But only you use them. Nobody's allowed back there.
It's like the shitty pet at the bank.
I guess that kind of makes sense, but still.
I would have a holster, like a 6-shooter.
Yeah, a holster. I was going to say wear it around your neck as a necklace and like lean over. Yeah, holster. There should be something where like you have the responsibility of these scissors and you have to cut the fabric well and straight with the damn fabric scissors. On the Getting Baked with Crystal Pinterest page, there is a board called Baking Tips, and one of the things on there is a tip for how to make boxed cake mix better. So I added an additional egg. I replaced the oil with melted butter and doubled the amount. So instead of a 1/3 cup, we did 2/3 cup of melted butter, and we replaced the water with, it says an equal amount of milk, but we did the coffee creamer, which I should probably put back in the fridge even though it's non-dairy. We did coffee creamer and milk mixed because the coffee creamer is Fruity Pebbles flavored. And I don't know what the hell else I'm going to do with the coffee creamer. Okay, so I think these are probably cooled down enough that we could do something with them.
There's recommendations for you to take a swig after that diatribe.
How could I not? Nancy says, big difference. We had good scissors, but no divot in the table. I didn't work for Joann's. Yeah, and you use the real good fabric scissors, and if I bought fabric from you, I could get a straight cut of fabric, because they're always jagged. And granted, look, they generally tend to err in your favor. They're not cutting it short for you, but then it's just jagged and at an angle and all jacked up. Oh, it's frustrating. Stephanie's on the Pinterest page right now. Make sure you like and subscribe or follow or whatever it is you do on Pinterest. I'm not really sure what you do on Pinterest. Kaiju Boy just became a member. Thank you so much. As a member, Kaiju Boy, and anybody else who is considering becoming a member of our YouTube channel, you can do that. There's a link somewhere. I don't know. Dan knows more about that than I do. Somewhere you can become a member. For less than $5 a month, you guys get exclusive early access to our vlogs that come out about every other week. Just, you know, following us around, our cats around, seeing what we do. You also get Kaiju Boy. Now, next to your name, you will get a red mohawk. For every month that you are a member, there's got to be a cutoff somewhere. You don't have 500 colors. Like,
it was like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, 48 months. So
okay, so at certain predetermined time stamps, your mohawk will change colors so we can tell how long you've been a member. One day Dan's going to remove those white boxes, but it does kind of make it pop a little bit more. You can see like Foxy Koala and Husky Tails and Angie have an orange mohawk because they've been members for whatever predetermined amount of time makes it turn orange. I don't know what that is.
I have a question for you.
But yes, welcome and thank you, Kaiju Boy. We appreciate the support.
Do you know what a kaiju is?
I know the word. I've heard it. I know that it's Japanese. I feel like it's something like some sort of fighting something, maybe. Yeah, like a figurine, maybe.
Close. Like,
tell me.
Like maybe like a Godzilla or Gojira, like a kaiju, like a big monster or a big like mech.
That's kind of. I was imagining like a Godzilla thing.
Like
so okay,
Godzilla
see,
thing.
I kind of know.
Yeah.
Brittany says, and Foxy Koala, thank you guys so much. Orange is 2 months. If you've been a member for 2 months, you turn orange.
Okay.
Awesome. And yes, thank you guys so much for always trying to like support us and remind people. If you guys are watching and you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does help the show. It does not cost you a darn thing. Just hit the thumbs up. If you don't like what you see, hit the thumbs down. I don't really care. I just want some sort of feedback to know what you guys think.
Don't bury the product. Don't turn heel.
Hey, I keep it real over here.
Can't turn heel.
You play nice on your show. On my show, I keep it real. If
but
you don't
it's
like it, leave me a comment and tell me. I don't like how you did this. I want to know. But if you do like it, tell me. I learned this from you. You don't like that?
Oh no, you do you.
It's my show. I do what I want.
No, I mean by all means, Dan, everybody.
You usually leave after that. Lacey Jane says many of the people at Joanne have no idea what they're doing. Yes, absolutely.
Stop picking on people.
Angie says the next. I keep it real here. Have you met me? I'm not sugarcoating it. Look, I try to curse a little bit less to keep you happy.
Who are you?
I'm the exact same person you have lived with for almost 17 years. I don't know why you act surprised when the camera's on.
Hi, everybody.
See, here's the problem. Dan thinks I need to make this sugar-coated Julia Child version. Oh, and now we're making Fruity Pebbles Cupcakes, and they're going to be so delicious, and you can make them for your kids' play dates, and everybody's going to love it, and you just sprinkle the Fruity Pebbles on the top, and it's delicious. That is not my life. My life is, look, I got this cake mix, and I don't think it's going to be any good, so let's see what we can do to make it better. I'm the Roseanne of YouTube shows.
Oh, wow.
Oh, without the Ambien, though.
My God.
Without the Roseanne, the TV show, not the real life person. She's offensive. She's offensive.
Oh.
Yes, Marco. Vodka plus crystal equals keeping it real.
Oh, man.
Foxy Koala says you're not very enthusiastic tonight, so I suggest you take it up a notch or step behind the curtain, sir.
The night crystal went up like the Challenger. Alright. How do I beat this, Foxy Cola?
Clearly people like it. There are 101 people watching me rant right now, so somebody somewhere likes something. Or they're watching it like a train wreck. I don't really care. This is the real me. This is who I am. Deal with it. I bet half of you guys are in your kitchen talking the same kind of crap I do most nights. Alright. What are we doing with this?
Oh, you just cut a good promo there. That was good. That was a good one.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, good job.
Alright, so this is kind of weird. It's kind of marshmallowy, fluffy. I'm not really sure what's going on. Yes, Dan, do you need a bathroom pass?
Well, this isn't OMG. This is amazing. I picked a great place to jump in.
See, look, Dan tries to stifle my creativity and make me into a person that I'm not.
I'm just looking out for my
try
YouTube
to
channel.
appease the mass. Give me my own YouTube
I
channel.
walked out of my job to do this. Crystal, I left my job. I didn't even tell you. I quit my job. I walked away.
You didn't. If you guys don't know, Dan came home one day and said, I don't have a job anymore.
I don't know
just like that. No prep, no nothing.
I said, who wants to have a star on the Walk of Fame in 5 years? No, I'm just kidding.
Hold on. He said like this. He came home and I knew something was up. And I went, what's going on? What's going on?
I don't think anybody knows about this. Oh
I don't have a job anymore. Because that's what Dan does when he says something he knows he shouldn't be doing or saying, is he clamps both of his hands over his mouth.
Can someone in the chat confirm if I have said this or not? I don't know if I've said this publicly.
Look.
That was a long time ago.
People out there.
Could you go back to the Fruity Pebbles?
If you're in a relationship where finances are shared to get through life, please discuss with your significant other that you're planning to quit your job so they can prepare for this.
You would have told me no.
No, look, we worked for the same boss at the same time. If you felt like you needed to quit, I get it. You need to prepare for these kinds of things. You know, I spent $16 on a stupid yellow blanket the week before that. I didn't need that yellow blanket. I just thought it'd look cute in the bedroom, and it did. It looked really cute.
The cats like to barf on that blanket.
They do like to barf on that blanket.
The RFS historians say I have not said anything about this.
No. Everybody thought it was planned. Yeah, no.
Nobody cares.
Crystal, inform us. Take another sip. I got you, Dr. Detroit.
Fortunately,
Fortunately, she's out of truth juice, so... What happened? Look, can we get back? Can we start talking about Flintstones, like all the fun stuff that happened in Bedrock instead of?
Oh, they're quite offensive. They tried to sell you cigarettes, Dan.
Instead of Dan,
No.
Loki the Siberian, Steve says the vodka has arrived. Steve, help me. David, help me.
Yes, David. It was, in hindsight, where we are now. It was a good decision. At the time, it was an oh crap moment. Very much so. So yes, please discuss these things with your significant other. Okay, so...
Oh my gosh.
The cupcakes are really flat. Let's... Preach, Chris. Look, I keep it real. Ugh. Ken says, Crystal, add some rum to that drink. That is not happening. I am not a rum drink. I don't even think we have rum in this house. I have whiskey, but I don't really like to drink it. I got that as a gift. And vodka. Vodka's my drink. You know how it is? Like, some people can drink all kinds of stuff. I am not that girl. I can drink tequila sometimes, and I can drink vodka. Wine in small doses, otherwise I get a headache and a nap. But yeah, that's it. I don't know how much of this I want to add because there's not a whole lot of frosting to go around. Are you going to try one of these with me?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Steve said, I can smuggle you into Canada. You love it here. Hockey rinks everywhere. From what I heard, you guys aren't allowed to go outside to the degree that Dudley Do-Right will arrest you if he sees you outside.
Yeah, I heard you get like $700 fines or something. So yeah, you can't smuggle anything.
Oh, not here. I tried to go to the P.O. Box today, and there was a traffic jam.
I feel like, I did hear California now has the lowest rates of popular sickness of the entire contiguous United States. And everybody's just like, F it, let's just do whatever we want. So yeah, things are crowded again. There's traffic again. It's an interesting thing. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really mad at like lockdown and having to stay in my house. I'm kind of an introvert. Kind of sucked that we had no kitchen for the first month of all of that.
Or
but
that. It was like 2 months of stuff.
Yeah, true.
I'll have to check my diary, but it was like 2 months of stuff. Who was around?
Did you say I'll have to check my diary?
Yeah.
Not my vlogs, but my diary.
No, my diary.
Fair enough. All right. I don't want to put a whole lot of frosting on it because I don't want to overdo it. We're going to add some Fruity Pebbles to the top of it. I think I'm going to do that over a bowl because I know it's going to make a mess. Yes, Dindog, they did finally open amusement parks in California, but I think it's only for California residents.
That's us.
You can't come here and visit us and go to our amusement parks, but we can go.
We decided on a podcast that we can make that happen. Hey, so...
Yeah, I heard you were trying to marry Jess.
Well, no, only if you marry Jamie for the year, or for the day, so we could go to Disneyland.
For the day.
Because you have to be a California resident. In other news...
You know it takes longer than that to become a resident, but go ahead.
Do you have any interest in going to Sticky Land? What?
Perhaps now that if
25% capacity?
Yeah, if capacity is down, I might be interested.
You know,
in
I
that.
imagine, I'll have to ask somebody that's smarter than us, like Joel, but I imagine, it's probably like Comic-Con, like trying to get tickets.
Yes.
All those jerk-offs that excuse me.
I did see...
that cut you off, that have those stickers on the back that you only see in SoCal that say AVP.
Oh, those are invalid now.
Yep.
You're
it's for the annual pass holders
your annual
or
pass
APVs on there with the little
invalid.
Mickey ears and the white little things. And they're like, we're better than you, bro. We have less blackout dates. Dan, everybody.
I did hear you have to get your tickets
think,
well in advance,
yeah.
like weeks in advance.
Right.
Which, I mean, who doesn't do that? Who's just like, I think I'll go to Disneyland today and spend $500 just to get in.
Things have been looking up for me the last couple months. It was a hard year last year, and lots of unknowns. And I'm okay in my box right now, just putting on content for everybody.
Which is really surprising to me because Dan is such an extrovert. The first few months, maybe almost a year of you being at home, you were going nuts. But now you're just happy being home, and that's a weird thing to me.
Well,
I love my four walls. I have made my house what I want it to be so that I want to be here.
Well, we have
and
a
I'm
good
happy
community,
here.
so it's nice. Like I can do the daily dance. Like the morning shows for me. It's to get out of bed.
Right.
It's to get going. It's to get my juices flowing. It's like going to the gym after I'm done with the daily dance. Like even though I run out of energy because I don't know how to manage that yet, look how much happy I've been this week. Like it's been so.
Yes.
I feel like the intro to the Gummy Bears cartoon. You know, they're bouncing here and there and everywhere. And so I've just found outlets. You know, we have a track racing come, the track show. So just trying to find outlets to stay busy and entertained because that's.
Should I have another drink when I just missed the cup like 3 times with ice cubes?
Right.
Maybe
so
not.
I've been having a good time this year. Like this year's been nice to stay here at the cats. The cats and I are really close.
You have been loving the cats a whole bunch lately.
Yeah, I've been taking care of them. So, what happened to the podcast? Okay, I'm sorry. We tried. Jess and I tried to get on the same schedule this week, and we both had conflicting things. So we did say that. You know, I'm sorry. There's no podcast this week, but we're gonna really try hard to make love for the podcast because it's something that we both love doing. But we keep on it gets put to the back burner very easily when something else comes up.
You guys both have a lot of
but that's important to us too.
Plates that you're juggling and
so
3-hour time difference.
Maybe we took on a little bit more than we could chew, and especially through the summertime. But we'll figure it out. But I am sorry there was not a podcast this week. I'm sorry.
Chris, we're not friends anymore. He says, "Miss the cup with your ice. No more Crystal. No more Crystal. Cut off." I think you get cut off when you lose your drink. Isn't that the rule? I think that's the rule. Can you post your supply link? Go to GettyMakerCrystal.com. Can you press that button? Is there a thing for my stuffs?
Yes.
And things and stuff?
Yes.
You guys.
I just posted.
Maybe if you don't live in Southern California, you don't know nothing about this, but...
Oh, I cannot wait to see what's about to come out of your mouth, Crystal.
Police pursuits are live broadcasts here.
Oh, controversial.
No, I'm just saying, sometimes there's a crazy day and you can just feel it like there's going to be a bunch of them because they don't happen all that often. You get them, every couple of weeks we get one or whatever. Today there's already been...
We get them almost daily. Every other day. Bi-weekly. 3 times a week.
Okay, maybe. But, but usually they end pretty quickly and there's nothing to see here.
Right.
Today, there's been 2 already. I didn't see the first one, but I heard someone stole a fire truck. The second one was a drunk driver on the freeway, and they chased him for quite a while. I never saw the end of that, so I don't know what happened. I just got a notification that there's another one.
Oh, nice. You called it earlier, too.
I did.
It's going to be one of those days, and I asked you if it was a full moon.
Yes. Yeah. We always say, is there a full moon? What's going on? Why is there so many police pursuits? But sometimes the day just hits, and look, it's only... 7:45. There might be 2 or 3 more tonight. That's sometimes how the days go. If you guys are interested at all, I'm just gonna put it out there. You can follow Fox 11 Los Angeles on Facebook, and they'll send you notifications when they go live. Which sometimes there's stupid stuff and the daily updates on popular sickness and all that. But sometimes it's a police pursuit, you guys. Just saying. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I just like to see, this guy thinks he's going to get away with it. You don't have to
qualify with that. They broadcast it in 4K.
Yes.
Google overlays. You can see everything about it. They know what they're doing, and I will keep an eye on it. It's something that it's something we grew up with.
Yes, it's always been a thing. And, we text each other, my brother's in Chicago, I'll still text him. There's a pursuit on Fox LA if you want to watch that.
So Chris says, the SoCal police pursuits are the worst. They are always getting airtime here. So freaking lame compared to everybody else's police pursuits.
Okay, so I follow, I don't know what the page is, but I follow another page that, will announce the pursuits, and they'll show pursuits in, you guys in Texas is badass.
I'm not even sure if anybody's on board with you on these things. Is anybody in the chat on board with liking these pursuits?
Yeah, who watches police pursuits?
Or is Crystal just digging a hole?
I just, if they're gonna broadcast it, I want to watch it. But out here, they're very careful because they know what could happen, so they're careful about what they're allowed to do and stuff like that. They'll do standoffs for hours. In Texas, man, they'll go right in front of the car and stop it, and then they just come up and pull the guy out of the car. They do not mess around in Texas.
One time Deadpool hopped out. They don't even care. They don't mess around.
They
don't mess around in Detroit. They don't mess around anywhere else but in LA where it's been glorified.
Yes, they're very careful about it.
Standoffs.
Absolutely.
Just get her done. Where's Johnny 5 at? Those robots were all created for this purpose.
Stephanie says we don't have that kind of coverage here in Australia.
Dude, Steph, you have to watch one of these things. It's out of control.
Yeah, you guys right now, look, if you have a separate device and you can go to
please don't
Fox
show it. Don't
11 Los, I'm not going to show it, but I'm just saying. I'm not even gonna. I got no volume. Let's see what's happening right now.
My Wicked Adventure. I did post it here. Look, I'm gonna post it again. Go to this link, and on this link you can find all the links to everything, and you can find all Crystal supplies. There you
Yes.
go. It'll pop up here. Just
That has the links to everything, so you'll want to go to the kit, and that'll take you to the list of the things I use in the kitchen. You can click on the list there, on each item there, and then it'll take you to that item on Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Okay. Were we making cupcakes once upon a time? I don't know which is which. One of these has whole Fruity Pebbles in it. I think I took them off of there the same way they were on there. One has whole Fruity Pebbles, one has mashed up Fruity Pebbles. They both have Fruity Pebbles on top now. That one fell off. And then we're gonna sprinkle ground up, grated Fruity Pebbles candy bar on top, just for a little extra Fruity Pebbles flavor, because why the hell not? We're gonna have to taste test both of these, Dan, to see which is better, even though I don't know which is which, but I think when we open it up, we'll be able to tell. All the candy bars just melting in my fingers. Stephanie says the link doesn't work.
Oh, what? What?
Steve says they don't really chase people in Canada. They'll just get you when they get you. They do that here because if they know that that's your car and that's who you are, if it's a stolen car, they'll keep going. But if they know that's who you are, they'll call it off if it's dangerous. If people start driving too crazy, only the helicopter will follow. They try these days to be a little bit more cautious to make sure people stay safe. Someone here, I can't see the name, but said it worked for them.
I clicked on the link.
Chris said it worked. Oh, you're upside down. So
Whoa! Oh my god!
Try turning like this and then clicking on it.
Look.
She's in Australia. I'm not being offensive. She's upside down. All right, so we're gonna open these up so we can taste test them. I think this one has.
Your producer here. For the rest of the night, all bits need to be pre-approved by me at least 3 days in advance, since I'm not a very good reader. Please spell things phonetically, but please no more bits that aren't cleared first. You're digging yourself into a worse hole than Pete Davidson, or even worse.
Can I have my own channel?
Like Jimmy Fallon when he was breaking the fourth wall of Saturday Night Live.
Look, I don't want
right,
to...
guys?
I don't want to ruin things for you, but...
You just want a demonetized channel where you can just make dick and fart jokes.
No.
You can have one of those on Twitch. We can make you a Twitch channel. You can say whatever you want. You can be the real you.
You guys, the cooked Fruity Pebbles are freaking disgusting.
I just don't know that anybody's doing bits like old Andrew Dice Clay or Morton Downey Jr. anymore, and here you are.
Is that what you think I'm
A
doing?
little combination of both.
Let me have another drink.
Hannah's dogging the bit after she got mod rights. What's going on, Hannah?
Dr. Detroit, we're friends. Crystal isn't digging a hole, she's baking dang cupcakes. Get it right, Dan. See? Alright, let's see if we can tell which is which. This one does not appear to have big chunks, so I think that's just little bits.
From on the other side over here, it looks really good. I'm okay with this.
I think this one has the bigger chunks in it. Okay, do you want to come over here on this side of the camera and taste it with me?
All right.
Taste this one first, because I think this is going to be the way to go.
Okay, which one is this again?
So this is the one where I mashed up the Fruity Pebbles inside. Again, we changed up the recipe. We added an extra egg. We switched the oil to melted butter, and we did half creamer, half Fruity Pebbles flavor creamer, half milk. And then we've got the whipped frosting on top, Fruity Pebbles, and grated Fruity Pebbles candy bar.
I'm like so beyond. I checked out like 2 paragraphs in, but this is really good. This is good. I only got one mushy Pebbles bite right here at the end. That's good. I would guess that this tastes like Fruity Pebbles in a blind taste test.
Right.
I'm in. So what's this? Standard, like they want in the box?
This one I didn't mash up the Fruity Pebbles.
Okay. Tastes the same. The first one had more flavor.
I can feel a texture difference, and yes, there's not as much flavor in this.
The first one had a little bit more flavor. But
I probably added more Fruity Pebbles because I mashed it up. There definitely appeared to be more in there when I mixed it.
I haven't had Fruity Pebbles in a long time, and the first hint of Fruity Pebbles I had is when we ate one of those candy bars like a month ago. But Oh my gosh, I miss Fruity. Thanks. I miss Fruity Pebbles. I super miss Fruity Pebbles. That is so good.
You're in luck. Dan.
Can I have more, please?
Not only do I have a box of Fruity Pebbles, I baked Fruity Pebbles Cupcakes.
There's so many Fruity Pebbles in there. For my birthday,
Like half a box.
For my birthday, can you make it rain Fruity Pebbles on me?
We'll talk about that in a moment.
May I have another one of those Pebble Bites, please?
Miss Christie with the super chat says, not bad. I'm not mad at it. I agree. I definitely do recommend mashing up those Fruity Pebbles. Nobody wants a stale, soggy... I don't know how it's simultaneously stale and soggy. But yes, if it was, I think it was Shannon on Facebook talking about, aren't they going to get soggy? Yes, I do not recommend putting the whole Fruity Pebbles in the cake mix. Mash it up. That powder fixes the texture for sure. Justin with the super chat, thank you so much for the support, says, thank you for the stickers and magnet, fam.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you for supporting, and thanks for entering to win
I'm
them.
stoked that he got it. That means I spelt everything correctly.
Good job.
I spelled all the numbers right.
Dr. Detroit says, love you, Dan and Crystal. We love
Thank
you,
you.
Dr. Detroit. Even though it seems really weird to call somebody Dr. Detroit every time.
Someone has to be there has to be a doctor in Detroit.
Are you a
right?
real doctor?
Oh, doctor of love.
Marco says the name Getting Baked with Crystal is holding up to its name. Love. I try. Hannah says, did I hear something about my dog, Dan?
No.
That might have been 5 minutes ago. I don't know.
Things, dog.
Aunt Jenny loves Crystal. Vodka has no filter. Yes, absolutely not. Megan wants to know if we tried baklava. Yes, I absolutely love baklava.
You've been on the search for good baklava for years.
I have had good baklava. However, we have a Mediterranean restaurant. We have actually two of them here. I went to one time, and the lady wore gloves to make the food. Then she took somebody's money with the same gloves on, put it in the register, and went and made more food.
That's because those gloves are for
That's disgusting. Money, as somebody who has worked at a bank, money is freaking disgusting. Wash your damn hands every time you touch money. My 80-year-old boss, one time I walked into his office and he's like, hey, Crystal, this lady right here told me I should wash my hands after I touch money. Like, he was incredulous, and I was like, yeah, you absolutely should every time. Not just because of popular sickness. Like, in reality, in life, aside from the drugs that are on money, money. People don't wash their hands and they touch money. And when I worked at the bank, one time somebody brought in money and it smelled like pee, and they made me take the money. And it smelled like pee, you guys. Literally like urine. They don't care. They will take your money and they'll give it out to the next person. As long as it's got at least 3 corners on it, that money is still good. They don't care. But yes, I am on the hunt for good baklava. The 2 Mediterranean restaurants here, don't have good baklava. Every time I've gotten it, it's been disappointing. We went to, was it the Poppy Festival I think we went to? If you guys don't know, we're in the area of California where the poppies grow. People come to our town to look at the poppy fields. When you see those overhead shots of the California poppies, and they're all orange and the whole field's orange, that's here.
That's 10 minutes away.
Yeah, that's
you can see the mountains.
Up the street. Yeah, you can see it driving through a whole town and stuff. Yeah.
And it was, yes, because we did have a huge poppy festival, and it is always on a windy weekend. And one of my waffles actually fell out of my falafel because it was so windy.
That.
Was it mine or yours? It was mine, I think.
It was yours.
It was mine.
But one time from one of the festivals, we got baklava, and it was freaking delicious.
Yeah,
it was
we've been
perfect.
chasing that.
It was perfectly moist and it's got that kind of almost applesaucey flavor to it. Absolutely delicious. I played with the idea of making it. Have not actually done that.
Sorry.
You're going up and down. You're messing with me.
And we did have some the other night, and I took a clip out of the vlog. We had falafel just the other night. You, me,
we
Terry,
had falafel.
and Blake.
It was awful falafel. Blake was not here.
Okay, and I started vlogging about it, but it was because we were hyping it up, and it was
so
bad.
Disappointing.
It was
and
yesterday's falafel.
They weren't busy in there, which maybe that's why. Maybe you know what? I don't know which one was the good one that I took from. Yeah, the falafel was super dry. The pita was so dry it was crumbling. It was so disappointing. And I love that place. We've gone there a million times and I love it. And it has great falafel. It was an off day. I was disappointed. I was so sad about it.
I believe up here somewhere, Drea Kitty Husky says, did you get my Kamiko Super? Oh, there you go.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I'm sorry. Look, Vodka doesn't remember super chats. Sorry, guys. Remind me if I missed your super chat. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. And I love that you always send Kamiko.
Yes, that's her and Jordan. That's their champions.
They love her. Did you guys, if you guys don't already, follow RFS Cats on Instagram. Yesterday's picture was great. All the cats are being all cute, looking out the door, and we've lived here a lot of years. I've lived in this house, aside from when I moved out with Dan, I lived in this house since right before I turned 17. There are a million pictures of all kinds of combinations of cats sitting at the front door and looking out. We have, front porch out there, and the birds go out there and stuff, and the cats will always sit out there and look. So there's this adorable picture of the cats looking out the door, and it's Mooch and Topo and Rizzo looking out the front door looking all cute. And then the next picture is Kamiko, who walked by with pretty much.
She wanted out
because
and
she
they're in
is
the way.
the sassy bee.
She is. She's the scrappiest. She's scrappier than me.
Yes.
Like when someone's knocking on my door and I'm like, oh
You're
my.
not scrappy.
As a guy, it sucks because like when someone's beating on the door, because it happens, people beating on our door.
Yes.
I'm like,
there's a reason we have a security screen.
Right, and now it's my problem.
And for reals, if someone knocks on the door and we're not expecting anybody at all, I'm like, Dan, someone's at the door.
Oh, as a guy,
it is not my problem.
As a guy, I'm not like, oh, who it is? I'm about to take him out. I'm like, oh man.
Like, I gotta go deal with
I
that.
gotta go, man. So I go to the door, and Kumiko's right there. She's ready to take people out.
She is. She's ready to fight.
I will say,
Kumiko is scrappy. She will go fight. If a dog walks by, she'll go to the end of the porch and like puff herself up and start growling and stuff.
She'll
She will fight
crows.
somebody.
She tries to fight the crows.
Yep. One time we were out there gardening and Kamiko was out there with us and this lady walked by and she's like, "Don't worry, my dog won't hurt your cat." And she's got this little like poodle on a leash and I'm like, watch out because my cat might hurt your dog and she is not on a leash.
Yeah, Kumiko.
She does not like dogs.
She'll
She will
play.
fight you.
Yeah, she'll play, but it is fun that she'll be laying up on the. She'll be laying up on the bench out there like Mr. Tails used to do, and the windows open. I always keep the shades open because I need light in here.
Right.
I need vitamin C for D, and for me.
I hate light.
So I look outside and I see the guy, the FedEx dude delivering the packages, and he's petting the cat.
I love
Kumiko's
that.
taking it, yeah.
I judge people by, like, at work we have a bunch of cats outside, and I absolutely judge our clients when they come and they're like, "Oh, you have cats out here." I'm like, "Don't like you." But if they come and they're like, "Oh, you have cats! Look, there's a cat right there." And I'm like, "Yeah, we feed them and keep them here." I always tell people, like, "Oh, they help keep the rodents away." No, I just am a crazy cat lady and I will feed them no matter what. There could be 0 rodents anywhere in the world and I would still feed the cats. Yes, Dan?
Yeah, ice cream.
Oh, I forgot. Justin wants to know how many hawks and how many crystals do we give these cupcakes?
You know, right now I'm at 505. It has done everything that it said it would do. It is
with the Fruity Pebbles mashed up.
Yep.
I don't like them whole. I would not put them in their whole again.
The modified version was good, but it tastes. Every bite was Fruity Pebbles. I can't knock it for that. Every bite's
Yes,
Fruity
it's
Pebbles.
absolutely Fruity Pebbles. If you guys have not seen, this exists. This is Fruity Pebbles Ice Cream. I've not tried this yet. I held out. We got this last weekend. I have held out and not tried it yet. We need to try that with this and see what's going on.
Was Miss Chrissy and Theo baking on both of you? If so, could you post
I know
picture?
Miss Christie is.
Let's get some pictures. I can go approve them so we can see them if they're done.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure. You
Melissa says it's very much worth the $12 for the stickers. Yeah, you guys get, is it 4 stickers and a magnet?
4 stickers and a magnet.
And a handwritten note from Dan.
Yes, things need to be cheap. Like, nobody wants, like, I hate how much t-shirts cost these days. It makes me so mad since I worked at I worked at where you worked at for a lot of years. Way back in the day. I get mad when merch is so expensive because it's always just suck. So I'm just like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to this place. I'm going to have to order a boatload. I'm going to have to sell a lot to break even, and that's it. We're going to break even, but we'll still have some
Hopefully
cents.
one day.
Hopefully one day. But you don't have to pay a crap load of money. Like it was 50 cents last time I bought a sticker at a machine when I was little at the Lamppost Pizza, and then I go to Hot Topic and get a sticker that says Deftones on it, and it's $7. No.
Yep.
No. So I get mad. So I try to make them. We sat there and made a spreadsheet, and I went to 3 different places like Sticker Mule and Sticker Pack, and until I found a place that like I could do it affordable enough to like get it super cheap. So thank you.
Yeah, all our merch, like, we don't make bank on it, you guys.
We'll make
just so
it.
you know. Like, we make pennies. We make literal pennies.
I'm just stoked that there's there's merch, period. You guys buy it.
Yes. Yeah, I have to have like $20 to cash out on Redbubble. I'm never gonna reach $20. No.
Okay. I'm ready. I need more. And what's up with that ice cream? Did you eat it or did you?
No, I just scooped a bit out just to like get it ready. Are we really eating another whole cupcake?
No, I'm gonna wait and then eat it with the ice cream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I got ice cream right here.
All right. Do the ice cream needs to melt a minute?
Theo must be. Oh, I think she was making something else. Weren't you making something different? Says, I will take pics after they cool. It still turned out cake-like. Think it should have had more something. Oh, I hate that when you're like, it needs something. I don't know. Oh, something. Hannah says, Dan, you were supposed to add the other cat emojis.
Good.
Look, Dan's plate is very full.
Good call. Good call. I could probably, because I don't have a members first vlog tomorrow. That's next week, so I could probably try to do that.
Miss Christie says she posted a pic.
Okay, I got that coming.
Did I have a knife still? I got rid of it. Melissa says tequila is what it needs. Perhaps.
Oh no.
Perhaps.
That'll kill us.
Theo wanted more of a brownie consistency. Okay. It's more cakey. I see what you're saying. I don't know enough about baking to know what would change that. And was it brownies you were making? Remind me.
I'm gonna show you.
Oh, those look good.
They do look good, right?
Awesome.
They do look good. You know what? I'm just gonna go right in front of you because that's gonna be the best way.
Yes. Cook with May says the chase is over. In case you were wondering. I'm still convinced there's gonna be another one.
That's too bright. Okay, let's go here. Maybe we can go here.
Uncle Yukon with the tip. Brownies. Cake-like uses an extra egg. Use fewer eggs for best brownie consistency. I thought you didn't know how to cook.
Yeah,
I thought you only ate frozen meals.
Those sound like facts to me.
Yeah.
These look good.
Theo said she did consider adding Baileys. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
BR says, what? You have Fruity Pebbles ice cream? When the hell did this happen? Dude, it was 2 for $4 at... We went to go run a bunch of errands last weekend, and we stopped at Walgreens first, and I had a bunch of other stuff to do. But they have Fruity Pebbles and Cinnamon Toast Crunch ice cream. So we bought it and came home and put it in the freezer before we went and ran we drove all the way back home. Who vodka gives me hiccups? We drove all the way back home to put the ice cream in the freezer before we ran our other errands.
The Sour Pack Punchy Mystery Flavor friend says eating actual Fruity Pebbles.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah, right.
Did we get a number of Hawks and stuff? Yeah?
Yes, I was 5 out of 5, but we're gonna
5
get some
out of
ice
5?
cream. Oh, because it was beautiful. It tasted just like it said it would and delivered, and every bite it was full Fruity Pebbles.
You can tell when the recipe is done because Mooch is now facing this direction and like, hey, what you got here for me? What's going on?
Is he
Let's see if it's Mooch approved. Hey Mooch, you want some Fruity Pebbles cupcake? I know this isn't good for him. He just gets a tiny little taste.
His name's Mooch. He's old.
Right? He's living his best life. I don't give him anything that's super bad for him, but he gets to taste the cake.
He's retired cat, so he gets retired cat privileges, and he's in we'll call him the glory years.
Yes.
He's in the glory years.
Do you want to try some of my frosting?
No, no, they're talking to me. I was like, no, I want...
Heck yeah, I want some frosting. I have heard that cats cannot register sweet. They don't have the taste buds to taste sweet.
Oh, what a life. All of a sudden, cats aren't as cool anymore.
I wonder if he can still taste that it's like fruity flavored. He likes it. Mooch will eat just about anything, not gonna lie. You missed some. Yeah? Good stuff? Mooch's favorite is ice cream. That's honestly probably what turned him around, although he is sniffing that bowl. Anytime I get a pint of ice cream out, Mooch is right there. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And if I'm finishing off a pint of ice cream, and I swear to you guys, he can hear me scraping the bottom of the pint, and he gets frantic. Like, oh my God, you're going to finish it, and I'm not going to get any of it. And he starts trying to climb up me, and he gets so manic about it. It's freaking insane. Hey, Dan.
Yes.
I will say about I need you to come over here because it's taste test time. So I always get pints of ice cream. I will say this is way less dense than any other pint of ice cream that we get. Like, it feels half the weight.
It's like cotton candy.
Yes, it's super less
got
dense
like
than anything else.
In it.
Yes, it is kind
it's
of
like
floamy.
foam weight, yes.
All right, I'll get you a bite.
Mooch is the man. Don't shortchange the wise old cat. Mooch has got the game figured out. He waits. He lets me pick him up. He knows food's coming.
Hold on, you guys.
Whoa, you hit a vein.
Yeah, not only is there Fruity Pebbles in here, there's like Fruity Swirl.
Yeah, Texas tea.
You want some of this?
Texas tea.
Let me spread some of that onto your spoon.
Hook that up.
Fruity cereal milk white ice cream with candy bedrock bits and a fruity swirl. That's a surprise. I did not expect that.
Finding diamonds in Minecraft.
Wait, don't eat it by itself yet.
Hurry, it's melting.
That's the whole one. Okay.
It's coming to my mouth. The airplane.
It's what in your mouth?
Oh my God. You're gonna get me fired. I'm gonna be working at Domino's next week. The ice cream is so good. It's Fruity Pebbles. The same intensity as the cupcakes. That is so good. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Can you see Mooch getting frantic?
Look at me getting frantic. I have to go back here so I can stand up straight. Yeah, so I fit.
Hey, no, stay. Mooch, no. He wants ice cream.
My sugar level's through the roof. I love this.
That's good. Hey. No. Mooch needs ice cream. Mooch, no.
No, it's so good. Isn't it my spoon? Isn't it my spoon?
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, Mooch does not take no very well.
Oh, so this is amazing. Jim Johnson says, I like PG-13 Crystal. Yeah, but she's like 80s movie PG-13. She's not the new PG-13 where you can't do anything. She's old school, so that would be the rated R version of today.
Do you approve? You like Fruity Pebbles ice cream?
Crystal's a lot different than you'd think.
Whoa, Uncle Yukon. Not quite X-rated.
No, but you're like a gremlin after midnight, whatever you do, whether it gets wet or you feed it.
Something. He approves.
So
Miss
good.
Christie says, okay, I need to find that ice cream. Walgreens sales change on Sundays. We went on Sunday and it was 2 for $4. The Fruity Pebbles and the... Where is it? Whoa. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Whoa, wait, do we eat that yet?
I haven't tried it yet. You want to try
Yeah,
it? Let's do it.
Yes.
We're just sugar rushing here, you guys.
I'm
F
hungry.
it.
You brought home the shittiest Chinese food for lunch.
Oh, it was so
And
disappointing.
I was so excited.
I get it like a couple times a month. The guys at work send me to go get Chinese food, and they're like, "You can get yourself a couple egg rolls."
It just tasted
and
like
I'll
the
get like
meat
egg rolls and
yesterday.
chow mein. Today was disappointing. Today was really bad. All right, are you gonna come try my cinnamon toast crunch ice cream? It hasn't been sitting out, so it's much harder than the Fruity Pebbles.
Steve's seen the rarity when you lose a race in Mario Kart. This is this is why we can't live stream in Mario Kart.
Mario Kart makes me swear more than when I drive in real life. Like, for reals. Mario Kart makes me swear a lot. You got it?
Yes.
All right.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And there's no like shrimp tail jokes here, right? That died with him being a piece of shit, right?
I guess so. I need to know. I need the DNA test results.
Oh, that's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh my
That's
gosh.
totally Cinnamon Toast
Oh my
Crunch.
gosh.
I am on board.
Let me taste this one just to be sure it's still Fruity Pebbles. This one's still my favorite. That is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh my gosh, with milk and everything. Wow. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, they nailed it. I highly recommend these if you guys want to try them. But yeah, they were $2 each, 2 for $4.
They're like Ben and Jerry's flavor.
Aw, Leslie with the super chat, thank you so much. Well, wait, no. The Venmo super, what are we calling it?
Yeah.
Thank you for the Venmo support, Leslie, just because I love you and your ambition. My vodka ambition?
Right? We cannot feed you vodka like every episode. This is a once, so it's almost once a month, maybe every 5 or 6 weeks.
I can't handle drinking on the regular. I'm not a drinker,
No.
so it's hard. Like, the rest of this night's gonna be hard. I'm gonna flop on the couch. Yes, Steve, Jason did get Mario Kart. Jason got a Switch, like the end of last year, I think. Jason said, we still haven't played a round of Mario Kart. That's because you're so busy. How's the weight of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch ice cream? Same as the Fruity Pebbles. It's got that light. I will say, though, it's not like, I always complain about if you guys get the Yoplait yogurt and they have the whips, and sometimes you'll be like, oh, I want that flavor, but they only have it in whips. And it's like they whipped up the yogurt, but as soon as you put your spoon in, it like condenses back down and there's only a quarter of the yogurt. That doesn't seem to be the case. I don't notice a difference when I'm eating it. You notice a difference in the weight of the pint for sure.
If you buy the Nene yogurts, those are the dense ones.
Zip it. Okay, that bite, I got a whole like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It wasn't too bad. It was a little odd. Maybe it wasn't cinnamon graham swirl and cereal. Yeah, it's got cereal pieces. I'm definitely more down for the swirl than the cereal piece. It's got a little bit of that like soggy stale taste.
I mean, but it's A+. Like, they nailed it, though.
The flavor is on point.
Because we've had some ice cream, maybe Snickers or somebody else. We've had some ice cream that it was disappointing. It had hits. But this
I
is
will say
all-day bites.
the Sour Patch ice cream was really good. We bought a pint of that and we went back and bought a gallon because it was that good.
Well, good. Eat
That
this
was-
crap because I need you to eat the cookies that you bought months ago. Anyway. Success, though, guys. If you guys want to get this, let's say, hold on, let's wait for the cups to go by.
When did cereal start making ice cream? I don't know, but I am on board. Cereal and candy ice cream is the jam. Yeah, if you guys find these at your store, I know they come in pints and gallons. I've seen them at Walmart, I've seen them at Walgreens. don't know about anywhere else, I would recommend trying them if you're down for these kinds of cereals.
So I need a recap real quick. Not that we're getting out of here. How you feeling? Good? You want to hang around a while?
Yeah, but I really have to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking lots of vodka.
All right, I'll take over for a minute.
Okay. I really didn't need more sugar, but there's so much Fruity Pebbles and cake mashed into the floor here.
That's all right. I'll clean it up. You don't have to clean up anything. What did you guys do to her? Oh my gosh. This is, you can tell Crystal now, like, after she started doing this like in November, after all these months of her starting to make these videos, you can tell she's getting a lot more comfortable in front of the camera, huh? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have the Sour Patch Mystery Kids. That was the Daily Dan thing, the through thread through the week that we kept talking about. Those were really good. Those were really good. We had fun. That's what we did. Oh my gosh. You guys can probably keep her around for a while, but I don't know what's going to come out of her mouth next. Oh my gosh. She's having fun. I can tell she's blowing off steam. Couldn't even get her to get into front of a camera not too long ago, and now she's like, get off of my show. What's up, Mooch? Aww. Oh my gosh. Dan, how was your week? I had a really good week. There's no complaints from me. Who the F cares? Yeah, right. You know, right, Hannah? Who cares? You guys are super awesome, so who cares? It's been a good week. But no, my week's been great. I have no complaints. I'm happy. I'm happy, which is a good thing. Hi, Dan. She's having a ball. Yeah, she's having a ball. She'll come back in a few minutes. So anyway, so I did the Daily Dan this week, and it was a daily, just an hour of me getting up and doing exercise and talking to you guys, and it's been fun. It's been fun doing it this week, but I got a treadmill. So I ordered a treadmill because we're going to do the derby race things. You know, we're going to take some Hot Wheels and we're going to paint numbers on them. You guys can send in your Hot Wheels, and we're going to have derby races on the treadmill track this summer, and it's going to be so fun. And so the treadmill came, and I'm like, you know what? I could lose, I can stand to lose a few pounds right here. You know, I'll take a couple lbs off. So maybe during the Daily Dan, we can, I'm going to walk for that hour. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if I can chew gum and walk at the same time, right? It's been a great week with the Daily Dan. It feels good. Steve, you should do the Daily Loki, the Siberian, and then talk to people. It feels really good. But I'm an extrovert, so maybe that's me just trying to reach out to you guys and just try to be an extrovert. It is nice to talk to you guys without having to ask trivia questions. I want to send in a Hot Wheel. Yes. So I have a spreadsheet that I'm compiling. You guys will be able to pick your numbers. I'll reserve numbers for you guys. I was testing. I only got the treadmill today. It's right over there on the other side of the table. I'll do more testing tonight. But I will give you guys like some sort of wait. Size and weight restriction.
When you say it's on the other side of the table, what you mean is there is currently a treadmill on our dining room table.
You missed it. After you left, I have like over 100 Hot Wheels from Blake growing up in a big, huge bin.
Yes.
And it's a big bin, right? When you left, I was on the floor over there, Indian leg style. I set a timer for like an hour so I could play, and I took all the cars.
We call it crisscross applesauce now. We don't say Indian style.
Okay, I was crisscross applesauce.
Inappropriate.
Okay. And makes sense. I get why wouldn't it be these days? Okay, and then I raced cars on the track for a while, and it was fun. So I'm testing. There'll be rules, so you can go to the Walmart or the Toys R Us or whatever and get your. I can't say that either because there's no more Toys R Us. And you can get your Hot Wheel. You'll be able to paint your registered number. You'll send it in, and we'll race them on the treadmill, and it'll be a lot of fun, and it'll keep me from going crazy.
Real quick, Hannah says I'm going to run out for a second. If I make the end, I do. If not, then have a good night. Love you guys. Thank you for the support, Hannah. Thanks
Bye.
for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. We love you.
When do we submit our numbers and send in our cars? Okay, so I just got the treadmill today, so all weekend long I need to like I have to shimmy it up and stuff so it's at a certain angle so it can go a certain speed. I have to wait until Crystal and Blake and family members pick their numbers before I open it up to everybody, and then you will get to pick your number, and that'll be your number for the season.
Yes.
And then you will be able to go out and buy your car, paint your car on rules that I'll give you, criterias.
Yeah,
and,
we're working on it.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
PJ with the super chat says, I enjoyed calling in this morning before work.
I enjoyed that.
PJ?
I got to talk to PJ. I get to talk to Ben, Foxy, Koala.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little butthurt that, I don't get to be a part of this. Because,
I'm working.
Look, we do this, and I get to talk to you guys, and you guys get to talk to us through chat.
Also, we don't say butthurt anymore.
And you guys call into the trivia show, but that's very Dan-centric.
Right.
So I chat a little bit, but you usually try to filter me on that, too. I don't get to talk to people. So the good news is, starting the end of next month, I think I get to start having every other Friday off. Like, we get to start working an extra hour. My mom's coming back to work. We're getting Fauci ouchies. We get to come back to work. And she's going to work every other Friday, and I'm going to work every other Friday.
So
I can be a part of the Daily Dan if you can get me up at 8:30 in the morning.
It starts at 8:30.
Oh.
It starts at 8:30. People have been asking for us to do like a two-person, not like a podcast, but like a live show. But I don't know.
There's no room in the schedule.
I can't even get the CC Mouse podcast out this week. Like, Jess and I couldn't even like link up to form Voltron. So we'll see.
Oh, Hannah says she's, I don't know how to say that since I'm not allowed to say that, BUTTHURT, about the days I missed too, Crystal. Yeah, I can't even watch it at work because I use up all the data when I'm at work.
Right.
You still have frosting on your face.
I do.
Husky Tales 101 says the Daily Dan is much better than watching the news. Honestly, it's so much fun. Oh, went off the screen to chillax in the morning and hang out. Yeah, I don't recommend that you guys watch the news in the morning. It really, remember we used to have a TV in our bedroom and we'd get ready for work and watch the news, and it's so depressing in the morning. Like, the news doesn't give you good stuff. Oh, we have Canadians here. I've heard rumor that in Canada, the news is not as depressing.
That's from Penn and Teller bullshit. They told us that.
Did they? I don't remember. I need to get that frosting.
Penn Gillette did. Sleep IQ.
I've heard that they tell you stuff about, like, they added a new crosswalk.
I don't know if any of this is mine or not, but I'm eating it.
Go for it. Wait, come here. You have frosting on your face. Oh, yeah. I've heard the news is not as depressing. Out here, they're just like, one time this is when I stopped watching the news. I literally shut off the news that morning and we never watched it again. They played the audio of remember when the Prius's brakes were going out? And they played the audio of somebody calling 911 and their brakes going out and they were like freaking out, like, I'm gonna crash. And then they did. And I was like, what? That's not how I need to start my day. And I shut off the TV right then. I was done. Like,
yeah.
It sucks that happens, and I'm sorry that happened to somebody, but why did I have to hear the audio of somebody that's like we literally listened to a 911 call. Like, why should you? Don't listen to the news in the morning. Check out the Daily Dan. It's much better. Crystal says lies.
I love it. Check out the Daily Dan. It's much better. Hasn't seen a minute.
Never watched a single episode.
Seen a minute of the Daily Dan. You don't know?
No. Crystal says lies. The news sucks in Canada. It's the same and it's sad. Okay. Yeah, Brittany. I don't even watch. The chat moves while I'm reading, and Vodka doesn't remember to follow the lines. Brittany says, no news for me. I'm depressed enough. No need to add on. I concur. There's so much that, like gets in your brain on a daily basis just from, like, whatever else happens in your life. You don't need to sit down for half an hour or an hour and just absorb all the negativity. Don't. Go watch something funny on Netflix or something. My Life's Wicked Adventure wants me to whistle to show their partner what Mooch does.
I can't whistle.
All right, you ready?
Is he on the screen?
Yeah. Ready? The ears moved. The whimper.
Are you done cooking? Or baking?
I have more to make.
Okay.
I guess I could throw some in there if we're still hanging out.
Yeah, I say we keep hanging out. Do you feel okay?
Yeah. My Life's Wicked Adventure loves my shirt. Thank you. That's courtesy of Husky Tales.
101?
101.
I got
There
it
it goes.
backwards today. Hey, so
wait. Oh, I lured Kumiko in here too. Kumiko, Mooch, Kitty, and Rizzo all react to the whistle. Mr. Tails never did. He never really...
He didn't...
He was indifferent.
He never listened to anybody.
No, he lived his own life.
He lived his own life.
And Rizzo doesn't... Wait, no. Topo does not care about the whistle.
Clickered.
He'll react to the click, because Dan clicker trained him, so if you kind of do a kind of noise, he'll come. Mooch loves the whistle.
You did it, and he perked up.
Yeah.
If you want, if you need a filler for a minute, we can turn this way and give him some snacks.
Look, Kumiko jumped up because I whistled.
If you want to give them some snacks, we could give them some snacks.
Let me throw another batch in the oven, just because I'm going to have to do that anyway. I might as well get that going.
We're at 8:30 almost. We're at 8:23.
If you guys want to leave, you can leave if you got stuff to do. I don't want to hold you hostage,
no.
but we're hanging out. If you guys want to hang out, it's Friday night.
I just want to make sure
Most of y'all are still stuck in your house, so what are you going to do? You going to go watch the news? Don't go watch the news. Watch this. Cyber Husky is here. Says, sorry I've been lurking today. I had a rough week and emotions just hit me this evening. This has been entertaining for sure. Friend, let me tell you, I feel you.
Yeah, you gonna layer down some support why the whole cast and crew of cops goes by in the background? This is where we live. How does it not drive you guys nuts watching?
It makes me crazy.
And we love you, Cyber.
Here's the thing, like, when we moved, we live in a mobile home park. When I was almost 17, my mom moved us in here. When we moved in here, there was a lot of drug addicts in this park, and my mom, like, knew that from people who lived here, and so she got us to, like, the front of it, Like, let's just get away from what's going on in the back of the mobile home park. And this is one of those ones where, like, you have to have a double wide. They keep on you about, like, mowing your lawn, cleaning up trash. Like, you can't be nasty. It didn't used to be like that when we first moved in here. It was trashy when we moved in here. That's why we live, like, right on a busy street. If we moved in here now, I would definitely pick a spot in the back. But there was lots of empty spaces in here, and my mom moved this house right up into the front, and I understand why. But it's brutal, and this is what we deal with. It's like 10 feet from a major street, and there's a signal right there, so they have to put on the sirens when they go through the intersection, because there's a signal. Brittany says, I work in 1.5 hours. No nap for me. This is better. Oh, I hope you're not too tired to work. Sometimes I doze off at work. Like,
is it one of those jobs where, like, remember, like, you'd sit there and it's chilly? And, like, you're kind of cozy and you're chilly and you're kind of... This would happen at NASA all the time because they spared no expense with heating and air at NASA.
Oh, absolutely. We have solar,
went.
so you can do whatever you want with the heating and air, and we have, like, a $10 bill.
Yeah, that's where all the budget went for us.
Yes, absolutely.
But you kind of just
temperature controlled, and I'm in
doze.
charge of... The building's big enough that there's 3 different segments of temperature control. So, like, the area in the back, every time I go back, I'm like, you guys, it's so cold back here. And they're like, yeah, we should adjust that. I'm like, look, if you're comfortable, you do you. But every time I come back here, it's freezing. In the middle, the guys like it warm. So it's warm in the middle. And then in the front, you know, it's just kind of up to me about what I want to do. But yeah, I always wear a sweater in there or a hoodie or something. But I do that thing where I'm like doing stuff on the computer and you do one of these and then your eyes just get heavier and heavier. And, like, I don't fall asleep. I just do that light doze where if someone comes walking towards me, I can hear it, and I'm like, look alive. Or the phone rings, look alive. Or someone goes to unlock the door because they're coming into work or coming back from something, look alive. Usually about 10, 11 o'clock. Don't tell my mom. Hopefully she's not still watching. I doze a little at work. Mornings are really, really hard for me. That's the other thing. Once I start getting to be able to have every other Friday off, I'm supposed to be going to work at 7:30. 8 o'clock is really hard. Let me tell you, I do not do well with mornings. The F word is usually the first thing I say in the morning just because I'm so mad about having to get out of bed. Do not like it at all. Just not a fan. Not even a little bit. Brittany's job is mostly driving. Well then, shit, I hope you could stay awake. That sounds dangerous. It just comes out. Stop trying to filter my life.
You've used them all up.
There's more. I can get creative if you want new ones. Yep, Hannah's with me. Mornings are not my thing. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many years I have worked like 8 to 5 jobs. I cannot adjust to that schedule. Friday and Saturday nights, I'm up till like 1 or 2 in the morning. Weeknights when I have to get up in the morning, I'm still up till like midnight or 1. I function on 6 hours or fewer of sleep. I cannot get to sleep. If I went to bed at 10 o'clock, I would just lay in bed awake. That's all that would happen. I cannot fall asleep. It's not a matter of like, you need to just go to bed earlier. Yeah, I need to go just lay in bed wide awake earlier. It's not going to happen. Absolutely not. I can't. It's not who I am. And I'm one of those people, I've looked into like, what can I do to make things better? And some people's, I think it's called a circadian rhythm, is just different where they're not on a 24-hour cycle, and I think that is what happens to me because if I'm left to my own devices. When lockdown first started, remember when we were just like, time means nothing?
Time meant nothing. It was so fun. It was 3:30 in the morning. It's like, hey man, you want to watch another episode of Silicon Valley?
Let's do it. Why not?
It's 3:30 in the morning.
And I got Dan on my schedule. We would stay up later and later every night until we were literally
and it was
up
nice
till...
and cool though.
Yes,
that's why.
Yes, it was getting into warm time.
Yes.
We were up till 3, 4 in the morning. No joke. Like that's just. I will stay up later and later every night.
Banquet chicken pot pies at 2 a.m.
Yep.
It's like it cooks for
time
5
meant
minutes.
nothing the first like
we're all
6
gonna die.
months of quarantine. It literally meant nothing.
We're all gonna die and we have no hot water.
Yes. Beer and Bug stayed in a hotel in Amarillo last night next to the hospital. Sirens all night. Oh, we almost moved into an apartment once and then realized that the hospital was right up the street and did not want to do that to our lives.
That doesn't bother me at all. None of that stuff bothers me one bit.
It bugs the
I
hell
was
out
talking
of me.
about that today. Like, none of that stuff.
I get so angry laying in bed when I hear... You know what? Like, look, the emergency vehicles don't make me as mad because clearly there's an emergency. What makes me mad is we live right down the street from what can only be described as like a trashy dive bar and like motorcycle bar. So about between 150 and 215, you get all the like motorcycles just all going down the street at the same time. The guys with the stereo systems on their motorcycles. That makes me angry. You do not have to do that. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing with your life?
And we didn't hear it for a while because much like the dolphins that returned to the Suez Canal in Italy,
yes.
It was
Suez
quiet.
Canal in Italy?
Yeah, you know where you have boats instead of cars on the road. And the dolphins
That's
returned.
Venice.
Right. Okay, Venice. The Suez Canal in Venice.
No, it's not.
So there.
Didn't we get you a map mouse pad for your freaking computer?
So we didn't hear anything for a long time.
Yes, that was really nice. That was a noticeable difference,
And then
for sure.
gruesome Newsome let us out of the cage, and now they're back in vengeance.
Steve says, yeah, the normal work schedule is not natural and not really how people did things even 100 years ago. My life would be so much better if I could go to work at 10 o'clock. I feel like I would naturally wake up between like 8 and 9, get up, relax, get ready for work.
I hated it.
Well, you hate getting to work at 10 because then you have to work until 7 o'clock at night. That's the only reason it sucks.
There's just nothing to do in the morning.
But see, you get up at 6 in the morning. I don't. I would sleep until it was time to get up and go to work.
That's true.
I function best when I wake up, get right in the shower. Nothing wakes me up better than a shower. I will zombie around before I've had a shower all morning. On the weekends, if I don't get up and get right in the shower, I will just sit on the couch and just doom scroll for hours, play games, whatever. I won't be productive in any way until I've had a shower. I'm not a coffee to function person. I am a shower to function person, for sure. I need, to just reset and start over and have it be a new day. If I could do that at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I would function much better in life. All right, let's get these in here. What was it? It was 16 minutes, right?
Okay, it's 16 minutes.
She said, okay.
All right, why not?
Whichever. Whatever you want to do.
Right.
Liz hears dogs barking all the time. Oh my god. We know I'm not a dog person. I hate the sound of dogs barking.
Trampoline Neighbors got 2 new dogs also.
They did.
Yeah,
Which
Trampoline
are
Neighbors has
yappy
new dogs. Yes. Oh, I think we were going to give the cat some snacks while we waited.
We can do that.
You want to go sit on the floor?
Liz says, I hate when I get called into work early. I wouldn't answer. When I worked at the bank, they would try to do that because I would work midday shifts. I just wouldn't answer before my shift.
I'm like, hurry, drink a beer so you can't go in.
Shannon grew up next to an airport and an interstate. When we moved out here to the sticks, all the quiet was very weird. Now I can't stand all the noise when I go into town. Brittany says, I am the night. No.
It was nice when we went to Jess's house and you just laid out there in the hammock.
I will never in my life forget when she was like, oh, that's a noisy neighbor. And it was like one guy in a diesel truck. You could barely hear it through in the house with the windows closed. You could barely hear anything. And she's like, oh, the noisy neighbor again. Like, that is nothing. My neighbors have parties on weeknights that are louder than that.
All right, so I think it's gonna be choose your own adventure.
What does that mean? Husky Tails got lucky. All of her dogs are quiet in the morning because they hate mornings as much as she does. That is awesome. Oh, Noelle, I feel you. Try listening to the train run by. So we, for 10 years, the whole 10 years we weren't in this location, what would you say, 5-6 years we were at that location, where right outside the back door of the building we worked in was a train, to the point where when the train would go by, everything would vibrate.
I loved it. It was so cool. We get to see trains go. I'd run out there and look at the fence, and the train was 50 feet away.
Oh,
I could hit it with a rock if I wanted to. It was so cool. It would shake our whole buildings. It was so fun. Because Chris and I were the only 2 people that worked there. You and I were the only 2 people in this big brick building that had no windows for 11 years. We worked together all day, every day. And I would love the train. Oh, it was my favorite.
My Last Weekend Adventure wants to know if the shirt that I'm wearing is one that's for sale as well. No, this is something that Husky Tails sent to me.
It might have come from Amazon.
She won't tell me where she got it because she said she didn't want me to go purchase other ones in case she wants to get more from me in the future.
Fair enough.
I don't know where it came from. I'm sure you can search on the internet for I bake so I don't choke people, save a life sunflower. I'm sure if you search for that, you'll find it. But no, this is not something I designed or sell. This is something that was gifted to me from Husky Tails. Thank you again. Are you winning?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see him. Can I have some for Kitty?
Here, take that one.
Like all of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give them some soft chews so they can give their teeth a break. So lately I've been giving the cats canned foods 3 times a day now we're up to, so morning, noon, and night, to help them get away from that dry food that's been making them dehydrated. I saw how dehydrated Mr. Tails was and how towards the end he only wanted to eat the wet food and he didn't want to eat any of the dry food.
And so I've been working on that lately. So we got some soft chews for them. Thank you so much. I believe these came from Husky Tails 101. Thank you so much. And as the cats get older, you know, these are some senior cats that we have here. Having these softer snacks really makes it softer on their teeth and easier to chew. When I notice when I give them, as they lose their teeth, Kamiko has almost no teeth. She has like almost like she's like Abe Simpson.
She has her teeth, just not her teeth.
Yeah, she doesn't have like the big old like those teeth. So hey, wait, that's not for you. Okay, that's fine. Here, there's another one here. You have this. Hey, young cat. So the chewing snacks helps. I notice when I give her the chewing, the snacks that are more chewy, she'll chew them more. When I give her the other snacks that are harder, she'll just swallow them whole. And I was watching Mr. Tails swallow whole food whole too. Before I realized that, so I've been trying to give them more stuff, keeping them more hydrated. You know, I've been rubbing Mooch, and he feels silkier and softer over the few weeks that I've been doing this, maybe even a month. He's less bony back here, and he's gonna get his head into the treats. But I already notice a difference. So I'm really trying to look into like, since I'm home all day long and I can monitor and stuff. And I'm sorry, I can't see any of the chat. It's so far away. I'm trying to just improve the cats' lives. You know?
Joshua's here, just got home from work. Well, congratulations. Thanks for joining. Etsy, you can get almost anything made. I don't know what we were talking about
that is
on
true.
that. Oh, the shirts, yes.
Yeah.
But this shirt is for sale. Oh, Husky Tail says she got it on Amazon.
Ow, hey, no biting. Which?
I want to show, hang on, don't give Mooch too many treats, because I want to show everybody Mooch's treat trick.
He has a treat trick?
He has a treat trick. So, I don't know if you guys know that this is a thing, but one time back when Kmart was a thing, we don't have a Kmart anywhere out here, anywhere near us, they have these, and they sold these there, and I got them on clearance when they were closing. They open up and you put treats inside, and it has a hole on the side of it, and it weeble wobbles. So, Mooch is the only one that is smart enough to use this. Everybody else just stares at it.
I'm trying so hard not to mess up so I can be smart enough to load it.
You missed with like half of them. Hey, Mooch.
This guy doesn't understand because he's a big dope.
Mooch. He gets it. Mooch understands. This is exactly what a cat is supposed to do with this. You bat it around, and the treats fall out. None of the other cats can figure it out.
This one,
Topo might.
Topo laid on it last time like he was in a hatchet.
Did he?
Yeah. He just laid on it. Like, those are my snacks. I can't get them, but somehow or another I'll figure them out.
We have this other one. We got this in the one of the cat treat boxes things that we got. This one's too heavy on the bottom and it doesn't wobble. The hole's on the top. It doesn't wobble quite as well. This one is the jam. It's made by Friskies.
That one's for like a dog.
I think so, huh?
Topo is like a dumber Kira, but I love Topo.
Well, you knocked them all out. You can't have them all at once.
But Topo can't go outside. He's gonna get hurt.
Look, come this way so everyone can see. Can we try to get Topo to do it?
He saw that they went in there. Look.
See that they're in
no,
there?
he doesn't follow that.
Look, watch Mooch. See what he's doing?
I threw a piece of meat on the ground in front of him, and he didn't see it, and he refused to look down at it, even though it was closer to him than the next piece was.
Wiggle wobble. It falls out.
He doesn't. He's
Dopey.
He's doubled in size. Do you guys remember when he looked like a mouse? I can't even call him a mouse anymore.
Nope.
Now he just looks like a bowling pin. We'll start calling him Kingpin.
Yeah, Mooch does not mess around. Mooch is like, I know if I hit this enough, the snacks will fall out.
Right, and now they want to know what happened to him. How did you make those snacks appear? Doesn't even try.
Nope. Doesn't register with any of them what they can do.
Kumiko's too smart for all of it, and she knows if we hold out, she'll just get some.
Yeah.
But Kumiko's yeah, she's smart. Hey, look.
I need some of these for keep.
It's in there.
She needs some soft treats too. You're just giving them like piles. This is candy. Oh, Rizzo's just waiting off to the side.
Rizzo's shy.
She's not gonna fight for it.
You want help?
I do. Ugh, thanks. I'm gonna go get Kitty some
Okay.
snacks.
All right. You do that. I'm gonna talk to everybody else. My cat is too lazy for that stuff. Yeah, you know, I try to keep them active during the day, but they, you know, don't be fooled. This is like mid-afternoon for them, so they're like, this is as good as it gets. This is definitely as good as it gets. Are we consuming food tonight? Because all I've done is eat. All I've done is eat Fred's.
There's
Fruity
leftover
Pebbles.
Chinese food.
No, that was gross. I do not want anything to do with that Chinese food.
It's not gonna be any better reheated.
I can't do that Chinese food. Where do you work,
wants
Crystal?
To know where I work.
Yes.
I work at an engineering company, and I answer phones mostly and like do the typing and stuff. Technically, I guess my job title is receptionist, but you know, I'm one of those jack of all trades, like whatever you need, customer service. I'm the face people see. So it's a pretty chill job. It's good. I like it. Mouse, no attention span. Yes. Yeah, absolutely not. Like I said, Mooch is the only one that has figured out if he bats that around, snacks will come out. They can smell that there's snacks in it. They sniff it. They just don't get it. Joshua says, that was the longest 8 hours of my life. Oh, I hate those days. Angie says, so adorable, Dan and Crystal on the floor with the kitties. Yeah, you gotta get down on their level. The vodka gives me hiccups.
Mm-hmm. How you doing on the vodka?
I'm good.
Are you gonna finish that drink?
We'll see. I'm done after this. You know how this goes. Like, after this, I'm couching it.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I'll clean up. You don't have to worry about cleaning up. Okay, and then, I don't know, we gotta have to eat something at some point.
Jim says, ouch, there isn't much more disappointing than getting bad Chinese food. Yeah,
it was like just yesterday's.
Yeah, this Chinese food place is literally 50-50. I go about every other week and get stuff for the guys, and sometimes they'll pull out the freshies while I'm there, and I'm like, hell yeah, give me some of those fresh egg rolls. I want the ones you just pulled out. And they'll comply. They'll give it to me. They had, they'll come bring the new one, and they'll take out the old bucket and top the new one off with that, so the old stuff goes first. They had just brought out a new thing of chow mein, so that was fresh chow mein.
It was too thick. It was the gauge of the
you
noodles.
don't like the thickness of the noodles. I like the thickness of the noodles, but it was disappointing. There wasn't enough crunchy bits in there. You did complain about that as well.
There was so much like slow down stuff. Like, what was it, MSG? Like, when I'd slurp it up in my mouth,
you always complain about
there
MSG.
was so much slow on there. And then the orange noodles were gray. The orange noodles were gray. Or, I'm sorry, the orange chicken was gray.
Was it?
Yeah, when you left, I tried to mukbang it, and then after a while, I said, no and then. Yeah.
Dude, sometimes it's really good. Nothing will ever beat. We found the whole last bag.
Wow. He, flipped over.
Yeah, he kind of went nuts.
What was that?
You can't just leave the bag open.
Oh,
Mooch, there's some in there for you. We used to have, in the Albertsons out here, there was a Chinese food place in the Albertsons. On my deathbed, I will talk about how good the egg rolls there were. No place else has egg rolls like this. They were like this big around, no joke. Like, most places like Panda Express and we go to Dragon Garden, they're like this big, they're sad. They were the biggest egg rolls, and they were so crunchy on the outside, and the filling tasted like amazing, freaking amazing. I would literally go there, and they learned. There was a little old Chinese lady who worked there, and her family, of course. But the little old lady would be the one serving, and she'd be like, "Oh, how many egg roll? You need me to start more?" And
she wouldn't even. She knew you were coming.
She knew. Like, when I would come, she would say, "How many egg rolls do you want?" Because she knew.
Walking.
I'd be like, 20 egg rolls, please. Like, I don't even care about your noodles. They're not that good.
God,
I don't want
20?
you, right? We would get
running a train?
me, my high school boyfriend, and my bestie Terry would go in there, and we would get like 20 egg rolls at a time. No joke. That we'd sit down while they went and made a new batch of egg rolls for us, because they knew like those 6 they had there from hours ago were not what we wanted. We wanted the fresh batch. These egg rolls were so good. Terry at one point moved up to, where's the place with the snow? I think it starts with an M. Help me. Mammoth. Terry moved up to Mammoth for a while, and she decided she was ready to move back. And she's like, "Can you come up and get me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." She's like, "Can you bring some egg rolls?" And I went and bought, it was on the corner of K and 20th, so some K and 20th egg rolls. Those were the best egg rolls in life.
You talk about those to this day like it's the one that got away.
It is the one that got away, because all of a sudden they were closed and they weren't there anymore. Nobody told me that was the last time I was gonna get egg rolls. Nobody ever told me that, and I didn't know. And I used to take Blake when he was a kid. I'd be like, "Let's go get some egg rolls," and we'd go sit there and eat some egg rolls. He doesn't remember how good those egg rolls were. Like, he was young enough at the time. He does not remember. I just want K and 20th egg rolls again. At some point in my life, I want egg rolls that were that good again.
I was in that store 2 days ago.
It's nothing now.
It's puttied over.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
You just can't tell anything was there. Like, just nothing there.
They tried to do something else for a while.
There's no
there was some
memory.
other food place.
No.
Then they just put like shelves in front of it, and all the flowers
Now
were
it's
there
just
and
puttied
stuff.
over.
Oh, that breaks my heart. K and 20th egg rolls were the jam in high school. High school and college, we got those all the time. Oh. The place with snow starts with M, and my brain went right to Minnesota. No, in California. We only have like 2 places with snow. It's like Mammoth and, was it Bishop? Is that the other place with snow? Is that where people go for snow?
Big Bear.
Big Bear. I knew there was a B in there somewhere. Husky Tails posted a picture of her dog watching the cats on TV in the Guinea Pig Crystal group. Can you approve that?
I can.
Yes, Hannah, if you knew the last time you did something was the last time, you'd savor it much more. There's a life lesson there. Absolutely. Absolutely. And savor everything. Dude, like, I took a class in college that was college and life success skills, and it was kind of a cheesy class, and it was one of those, like, this just fills the category of whatever, so I didn't have to take something harder. Whatever, I'll take this class. It was 3 hours on a Wednesday. We had to get a self-help book and read it. It was a lot of writing prompts, diary kind of things. But the one thing I always hold on to from that was be here now. Like, that's, I don't have like mantras and crap like that, but that's something that I try to remind myself, like, be here now. Be present in the moment and appreciate what's happening now. Whether you're like hanging out with friends, having a good day, having a bonfire, camping, like enjoying a movie, whatever it is, just like be present and enjoy it. We do so much like doom scrolling now. There's so much of just this, like you're hanging out with your friends and you're just doing this all the time. Like that's all people do. Just put your phone down and just be here now and appreciate it. Appreciate the damn egg rolls. That's all I'm saying. That's my life advice. Appreciate the egg rolls.
Right, for a second there, you disappeared and I was staring at straight up Confucius.
Shut your mouth.
All we are is dust in the wind.
Uncle Yukon used to go to Big Bear now and then when we lived in Southern California, Garden Grove. Oh, weren't you born in Garbage Grove?
I was born in Garbage Grove.
Yeah, if you were really from California, you'd call it Garbage Grove.
Yep, I'm from Garbage Grove. I used to live on Jackson Street.
And Caitlin used to live in Big Bear. I don't know. Have I ever been to Big Bear? My mom used to take us up there for snow when we were kids.
Green Valley was up there. Our family used to have a cabin up in Green Valley.
Yes. Didn't it burn down?
No, it survived.
Oh. California's the land of wildfires. Joshua has a cat who likes laps and toilet water. Yes, the rule in our house is to keep the toilet seats down, and I like if you come to my house and you use the bathroom and I walk by and see the toilet seats up, I will walk in there and put it down. I won't be a dick about it and tell you like, hey, put the toilet seat down, but the cats will drink out of the toilet and I am not here for that, so put the damn toilet seat down. Hannah says, 100%, I try and live my life in the moment. You say put your phone down, but for me, this group is my moment. Aw, that makes me happy.
Yeah, it's our escape too.
Yeah.
Look how bad, like, this is, I feel like you're blowing off steam from the week here.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a rough week. It was difficult. Today
it
went
ain't
a
rougher
better.
than our town, man.
It's a rough night.
Oh my gosh.
Is it a full moon? Like, legit, is there a full moon? Because with the amount of police chases and cops going by?
Pluto's in retrograde. But Pluto got fired. So what does he know?
It's Mercury. Mercury goes into retrograde. My Life's Wicked Adventure says, I lived in Southern California all my life and never been to Big Bear. You know what's weird is like, what really strikes me is Mueller Husky is from New Jersey and lives out here in California now, and she's always out there like absorbing the California, going out and like, you could do this in California, and I love California because you can do this, and there's this here and this, and it's amazing. Like where we live, you can go 1 hour in any direction. You could be at the beach, you could be in the mountains, you could be at snow, depending on the time of year. Like, there's so many different things.
Maybe 90 minutes.
Okay, let's say an hour and a half. Within an hour and a half, like, drive from here, you could be in so many different types of environments. And I feel like growing up out here, you don't appreciate it as much. Like, you know it's there, and you go, like, especially as a kid. These need another minute. Like, in your teen years and early 20s when your friends all get licenses and stuff, you go places and you go do things, but we definitely do not appreciate it as much as people who come here, like come to visit to do things. Foxy Koala, did you super chat? I'm sorry I missed that. Homemade veggie egg rolls. That is a consideration.
Homemade would be good because there's a lot of times where we cannot find your veggie egg rolls.
Yes, veggie egg rolls are hard to find in this town for some reason.
I've eaten so many things because you don't eat meat, like veggie egg rolls and stuff, that if I ever have any egg rolls that have like chicken or beef in it, it don't taste right.
No?
No, it just tastes like the meat and not like the egg roll. Yeah, appreciate the egg roll.
Appreciate the egg roll. Be here now in the egg roll moment. Missy fan named Jem is here. Hello everyone, I fell asleep, I just woke up. I'm so glad that I didn't miss the whole stream. Yeah, we're going a little long. Vodka doesn't remember to end the stream.
We could be done. You're just hanging out at this point.
Yeah, I got those in there. Jim says, I haven't had a dog for over 4 years. Still put the toilet seat down every time. Yeah, even like at work, it drives me nuts when the toilet seat's up. Luckily, vodka gives me hiccups. At my work, there's 4 bathrooms because it's such a big building. My mom and I are the only women there, and she's only in there a couple hours a week right now. So I basically have my own bathroom, which is freaking amazing because the guys are disgusting.
So you get that couch with the recliner all to yourself?
Dude, I always tell my mom. So my mom's worked there for like 20 plus years, and there's been a couch in there in the women's bathroom for some reason. None of the other bathrooms have a couch. I don't even think they're big enough for a couch, but for some reason the women's bathroom has this like purple velvet tiny couch, like a little love seat, and I always call it the fainting couch because like, what is it and why is it in the women's bathroom? Why is there a velvet couch in the women's bathroom? It does not make sense in my brain. I don't get it. And my mom always laughs because I tell her like, that's the fainting couch, and she over-ordered paper towels this time, and I'm like, what the hell do I do with the ones that go in the dispenser, like in a public bathroom? We have those things, and so there's 2 huge cases of it in there. I'm like, what do I do with this? And she said, put it on the couch, and I said, but where will I faint? Like, what am I gonna do? That's the fainting couch. I don't know why there's a couch in the bathroom, but one day, when there's no more paper towels all over it, I'm gonna go in there and just have a moment when it gets to be too much and just faint on the couch. Fancy toilet seat lids in the workplace. No. The toilet seats are basic. It's the fainting couch that's velvet. My last week at Adventures is love that you guys went long. I needed this. I think that I did as well. Yeah, long, difficult week.
Dude, seriously, what is up with the police tonight?
Melissa says
You
she
know
just
what
checked
it
her
is?
calendar. Monday is a full moon, but days leading up to a full moon is also not great.
You guys can hear it yourselves. Everybody's done being in the house bored.
That's a lot of what's going on. It's a lot of chaos. Uncle Yukon says, I just don't understand the women who insist the guy put the seat down, but expect the guy to lift the seat to pee. What? The woman can't put the seat down or lift the lid? I get your argument. Like, absolutely.
Well, this is going to be good, but hold on.
I think the toilet seat always needs to be down.
Please explain.
Always. Okay, so there's the toilet seat that you sit on, and then there's the lid, right? Mm-hmm. I don't care if you're male or female. When you're done, put the whole lid down, because when you flush it, I don't know if you guys know this. Let me tell you something. When you flush the toilet, the water, particles spray out.
What, are you putting your face in the bowl like a shower?
No. But a lot of us in the bathroom, I don't, because mine's in the shower, keep our toothbrushes on the counter.
Oh, this again. More Penn and Teller facts.
This is germophobia right here. Keep the toilet seat down because there's poo particles in there and they splatter all over the bathroom, and that's horrifyingly disgusting. Put both toilet seats down. All of us should have to lift it when we have to go to the bathroom. Not just men. All of us should lift it. Whether it's 1 or 2, all of us should lift it, and all of us should put them down when we're done. Keep your toilet seats down. It's sanitary. What?
The only thing that I have a problem with toilet seats is that they're always so smooth. I think they should have designs pressed in the toilet seat, so after you sit on it long
that
enough,
it's pressed into your butt?
Yeah, right?
No.
And you can walk around with your short shorts on. At least you have a cool design. A little cool design, you know? I'd have that. I'd say, let's go
I am not on
Pens.
board with that. You can put that in the
Let's
hall
go
bathroom
Pens
for you
and
guys.
last throughout the hockey game, I could put it on the back of my legs.
Megan would like you to show me her picture that she posted on Instagram, please, and thank you. Uncle Yukon says, yep, seat down and lid down always unless actively being used. Yes. Toilet talk? Yeah, Steve, sorry. This is where we're at now. We've moved past Fruity Pebbles. Vodka has taken us to toilet talk. Here's where we're at. Oh, wow. I did read your comment. I don't think I read it out loud. She said she colored her tattoos in with markers. That looks amazing, and you should get it tattooed like that, even though it would never look as good because the ink won't hold into your skin as well as the markers do. There you go.
Crazy.
That looks absolutely amazing. Your tattoos are beautiful with or without color. That's really amazing.
My tattoo would say the plane.
What?
Thank you, everybody.
No, this is why you don't have tattoos. Oh, you know what? I see 2 people saying, Drea says she's buffering like crazy, and Stephanie says her internet's not having live right now. We're green. We're good
Buffet?
as far as we can tell.
That's the buffet.
What?
That's the buffet.
Is that
the
what that
buffering,
is?
Yeah.
Ken says file 13 that. I'm not sure what that means. Can you explain? Yes, Husky Tales. On today's episode of Getting Sanitary with Crystal, yeah, I will tell you guys all about this. Wash your hands after you touch money.
I gotta get you off.
Put the toilet seat down. Wash your hands constantly. Please just wash your hands.
I gotta get
Do
you
not
off.
blow out candles on a cake.
my
You know, if one thing popular sickness has done well in my life is to get other people to understand I am not crazy and germs are real. Germs are real.
Gosh. Why stop now? What do you think about left turns?
We know how I feel about left turns. We went on that rant last week.
Gosh. What about belly buttons? What do you think about
can we not talk about belly buttons? I can't.
Why stop here?
I don't even like the words.
Why stop?
Christina with the super chat, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Love you.
Love you.
Came to say hi and give my love. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. If you didn't catch the whole show, we made Fruity Pebbles Cupcakes. This one is sad and air hard now, but Fruity Pebbles Cupcakes from the cupcake mix. I recommend mashing up your Fruity Pebbles before you put them in there, otherwise you have stale cereal in your cupcake. Don't advise. Getting warm in here. Alright, Steve has to drive home from work, so have a great night, everyone. Thank you for joining us while you were working. I hope we made the end of your workday a little bit better. YouTube said we ended the stream, and Angie said it went to an ad. That's weird.
I have it. For the record, I do have it here. Please refresh. Please go back. Please do whatever.
Yeah, Gila said it dropped, but it's back. Husky Tail says that's all, folks.
We will always be back because if I don't hit stop on my streaming software, if I don't hit stop on my streaming software, we will always be back. Even if it goes black and stuff, you just wait. I will never hit stop and cancel, and I will always just wait for it to come back. So I apologize. It's something that we can't handle. Like, I have really high speed. I have good internet. I just don't understand why in SoCal we've been having such issues over the last maybe month and a half now.
It's been bad. It did just go to yellow, orange, and then red, and then it came back.
To green,
so,
right.
If it's bad, refresh. Although I guess if it's bad, you guys can't see this. Everybody's like saying goodnight. Like half the people are saying goodnight.
Look, yeah.
And then it shut off. I'm sorry.
It dipped down to 33 people. They'll be back.
Aww.
Back again.
We'll wait till people refresh and come back, and then I think the vodka's telling me I'm about done. It's getting warm in here. I have to go to the bathroom again.
So what did you think? Before we get out of here, can we get some sort of final review?
All right, final answer. Here's the deal, you guys. I expected to be disappointed. I will not say that I was disappointed, but this mix costs like $5. You could do the exact same thing with a regular, like, funfetti mix and some Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
It's the frosting was on point. Absolutely. So the frosting was good, but I think, you know, if you're not going to eat Fruity Pebbles in any other capacity, don't sniff my muffs. If you're not going to eat Fruity Pebbles in any other capacity, then maybe this is the way to go. If you guys are fans of Fruity Pebbles, get a box of Fruity Pebbles, get a $1 box of Funfetti cake mix, maybe get some of the Fruity Pebbles.
Oh my gosh, this is longer than a MacGyver recipe. You can't even get out of the house.
You're going to be banned from my show. Can I put you in a timeout? Mods, can somebody just put him in a timeout, please? Can we get Dan in a timeout? Is that an option? Yes, it is all gimmicks, Jim. Absolutely. I don't think it's necessarily worth the $5 unless that's the only thing you're going to do. If you get the I don't know how you would replicate the frosting unless you made frosting yourself and used the coffee creamer in place of milk. The frosting was on point for sure. But other than that, it's just a funfetti cake mix with like half a piece of cereal mixed in, and I needed more cereal. So I don't think you guys should spend $5 for this. That's my personal opinion. It's a novelty and it's worth trying, I guess. But get some Fruity Pebbles and make your own funfetti cake mix. That's my final answer on it.
And you heard it here first.
Yeah, and last.
Why don't we wrap
Because
it
who
up?
else is telling you about Fruity Pebbles cake mix? I'm glad we tried it. It was a novelty. It's interesting. I definitely recommend you guys try the Fruity Pebbles candy bars and the Fruity Pebbles ice cream. Those are super good. But yeah, the ice cream, yes, Missy Fan named Jen, the ice cream was good. It was on point. I think you were the one that said you fell asleep. They also had Cinnamon Toast Crunch ice cream. That was really good, too. I recommend both of those. Yes, Foxy Koala, don't be mad that you didn't buy it at all. It's not worth it. Get a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. I see you making faces back there. Do you have a hook? Are you trying to pull me off?
I am not trying to pull you off at all. I was not even looking at you. I'm sorry.
You're just making faces all by yourself?
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you haven't already, please go follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, see what we do there, and we'll tell you all about what's coming next week. Monday, I will post a new recipe. Don't know yet what's coming next week. Wednesday nights, we do Cooking with Dan. Tomorrow night, we will be live at 6 p.m. Pacific with Dantex Trivia. If you guys have not joined already, you can call in and answer trivia questions, try to get on our leaderboard. Most of y'all know. Sour Patch Packs' Husky Tails wanted me to let you know I'm uploading a hiking video from today that we did for Earth Day. It should be up soon if you all want to drunkenly watch. Absolutely. Thank you guys for joining. We will see you tomorrow night. Have a good night. Bye.